Amisa! Welcome back to another episode of Tuggawar Podcast, Narcos Coffee Podcast, featuring good friend of mine, special family in the building, Steppy Boss in the place, official co-host. Big up, let's like this, Mr. Tony.
Come on.
He's on his way, he's running late today. Big up Frostbite Films.
Both of them running late.
They're both of them running late. Typical.
We have to start.
Yeah, we got to start anyway. So you might be seeing them pop up later in the show, you know what I mean? But bless up everybody. Welcome to another episode, officially sponsored by Mama War. Today is very special, Mama War. Thank you so much. I love you loads. Oh my God. You see, today, it's something special today, Steppy.
What's
today?
Cool.
Mama said she was going to do cookies, yeah? And she was going to do chocolate chip cookies, and she done double chocolate. Look at this.
Oh,
double. I don't know if you guys show the people them what I got this. Let me show them. You see this? Look, this is double chocolate chip cookies. It's crazy. Like, and you see what I got. We've got two different types in here. We've got big ones and smaller ones. So the big ones they're like triple chocolate. Man. So these are the double chocolate. Wow. It's a triple chocolate. Like, so it's the chocolate.
What's them one then?
It's all the same, but some of them got more chocolate than others. And the chocolate's crazy. Love Mama War. Thank you so much. Follow at Mama War on the Instagram.
Trust me.
Yeah, check out all the dishes, the baking, the food.
Everything. I'm
the very lucky one who gets to eat all and taste it. And Steppy also gets to sample it. We got.
Come on.
I hope.
Always.
See if Tony takes long now, there'll be none left for it. But these are wicked, man. So man. I had a few earlier. They're special, these, Steppy. That's for you, bro, for when you want your biscuit. But so we got the Narcos coffee in the place. I've got tea today, actually. I've had so much coffee today already, Steppy. I couldn't have no more coffee.
What's the smaller one again?
It's double. It's double.
But you said double. That's...
No, you mean the size?
No, but...
Well, they look different.
No, you said...
Double chocolate chip, they're all the same?
Yeah, but with...
You just want to try one, innit?
Yeah, but...
Go on, try it, you find out for yourself, man. Go on, tell me.
But you said...
Yeah.
One of those triple chocolate.
Yeah, one of them are triple chocolate. The bigger one, then. Try the bigger one, then.
That's smart one.
No, we're going for the big one, man.
It's smart one.
I thought you wanted the triple.
No. That's what I was
I know. Okay, cool. All good. You know what? Let me take a smaller one.
You see?
Big one. Yeah. we start off small.
You get me?
Mm-hmm.
You work yourself up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Oh, my God.
So I'm saying, if I took the big one, it would be triple, but Mama War is lovely.
Oh, my God.
I only took a little piece and it's still there. It's nice.
That's amazing.
That's wicked. You're soon going to see Mama War's shop. Definitely.
We're going to have Mama War up on the... Mama War's coming on the podcast since the restrictions are.
Yeah. Come on. Mama War on the podcast, talk about herself and her food and everything. Do you get me?
And more.
And more things. Do you get me? Yeah, everyone.
Wow.
How's everyone's weekend?
Hope everyone's straight. Excuse me.
Happy Sunday. Happy Monday when this
I just got stuck straight into this step. You're like, when I see you move to one, I thought, I don't usually start the biscuit straight away. I know today I got to start with the biscuit.
Come on. But happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
But to happy Monday when it comes out, you get me?
Yeah, well, you guys will be seeing this Monday.
Yeah. But big up everyone.
Big up everybody.
And
thank you to everybody. We have to say, we got to send a special thanks to all of the subscribers, the viewers.
Thank you very much.
Throughout the week, Steppy, all I've been getting is feedback on the podcast. Like, when it ain't the music, it's the podcast. It's like, people saying how they're looking forward to it every week. So I really want to say thank you to you guys who look forward to this podcast every week. And say, Tuggy, I look forward to the Narcos Coffee podcast, and they love the energy between all of us, and they love the banter. and you love the vibes, and I've had like numerous messages from people saying they look forward to seeing the Narcos Coffee podcast every week. Thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
I want you to subscribe to my song, One to Them Head. Featuring Tuggawar.
Wow.
Tuggawar featuring Steppy
What a hit
Boss.
song.
Tell me in the comments. And the video's out right now by
Frostbite Films.
Frostbite Films.
Produced by Tug Movements.
You get me?
One to the head.
You get me?
Is it hot or is it me, Steppy?
No. I'm alright.
You're right today. See, it's me today.
Yeah, it's you. But big up everyone. You understand? Like the video's out right now. Subscribe to it, share it out. You get me? Soon, when the restrictions will be good, you get me? We're soon gonna be hitting up
doing some shows.
You
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
And you lot can buy your tickets and tell your family. You get me? And support Steppy Boss and Tug Movements.
Yeah, man. One to the head out now. Big guy done amazing. Like, big up everyone supporting that as well.
Very much.
Been getting numerous people. Big up everybody who's been supporting it, man.
Keep going.
Big up all my family, them supporting it. Just keep going, keep pushing it, man. We're going to be starting the shows of it soon. And
come on.
We got the follow up in the making, haven't we, Steppy? We got the follow up in the making. We're going to... That's a top secret project.
That's what I said. I didn't want to say that, but...
Obviously, you know we're not just going to give you one. You know we're going to give you one. You know we got to follow it up.
We got the follow up.
We got the follow up for
We're
it,
just
man.
keeping this one.
We're not going to tease you with one song.
No.
You got to hear more from Tuggawar and Steppy Boss.
Yeah, you got the follow up.
Yeah.
Just there already. You get me? You get me? If you watch my Instagram, steppy.boss, you'll see I put a little ninja man thing. And you see how I write something underneath, said blue lights. You understand?
Okay.
You get me? I'll put a little ninja man, you see the lights.
I see, I like how you move it. So these little sort of subliminal.
Yeah, people don't even clock.
Letting the fans know what's coming next. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I like
people,
it.
Like, people know what I do on my Instagram.
Yeah, they do. Follow at steppy.boss, man.
Thank you very much, Uncle Tuggy.
Now, you run, I like how you run your social media, Steppy. You're very interactive with your fans. I think it's very important nowadays for the people them to know the artist as the person and be interactive as much as possible. I think it's the only way forward, isn't it? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I put out like little things, like little subjects.
Yeah.
And people don't know, but you watch out that little subject that I put out for Ninja Man, and you see at the back.
Ninja. We shot the blood clot NYANG Boss video.
Yeah.
Sorry to digress. But we shot I wanted to mention the NYANG Boss video. Oh, wow. What a fucking shoot, eh? We got more to do. It's not finished yet.
Yeah,
we got Frostbite Films. It's a movie in the making. You get me?
But that's a movie, though.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Right now, it's a movie what we're doing.
Big up the Gold Rose ladies represented on the day. Absolutely crazy. It's a movie. And the sound of the song now, like, is a whole different. We got a special surprise for you guys. We got a very special surprise because when you hear the video, we've gone to some extra lengths to make sure this project's extra special for you guys. You get me? So I'm looking really forward to it. This is like it's going to be like one of my major dancehall singles for the year, definitely. You know what I mean? So we're taking time to get it right visually. It was a great shoot the other day. NYANG Boss, but stream it, download it, check it out. It's available everywhere now, worldwide. Spotify, iTunes, everywhere, you name it. YouTube Music, Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, wherever you want to stream it and download it. Big up Black Spider Records for the mix and master. It's absolutely phenomenal.
And big up yourself to play my song One to the Head, Black Spider.
Yes.
You get me? You understand? More to come.
Many more.
Come on.
Many more. No, that was DJ Trickster. We got a big up DJ Trickster.
Yeah, big up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Big up DJ.
That's DJ Trickster, yeah.
Big up.
And DJ Biggs. So we have to, it's DJ Biggs and DJ Trickster.
Okay.
So big up DJ Biggs and DJ Trickster.
Big up DJ Biggs and big up DJ Trickster.
Yeah.
You get me?
Who played One to Them Head on the radio today and a few other records promoting the thing. Bless up yourself, you guys. We'll have you guys down on the podcast as soon as the restrictions are lifted. That's the only thing that's kind of stopping us from having guests up in here
Yeah.
at the moment. You know what I mean? Because we're soon have the guests up in here, man.
Soon.
And it'll be getting a lot more interesting with the guests.
You.
I've got so much guests, Steppy, man. I've got so much guests. You know, I mean, the worst thing is I was even thinking to myself today is like, it's crazy. You know how many people I know, man? Like,
a lot of people.
I know so much people, and everyone I speak to wants to come on the podcast with me. Everyone wants to come on the podcast, and it's just been a bit unfortunate where we can't really have everyone up. Like, it's only right. We're only doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? We're only doing the right thing, because I'd feel like we'd be doing the wrong thing if we was overdoing it at this stage. Like, especially we've come, everybody's come so far, and the restrictions are easing off. So I better we just wait the little time left for the time is the master, right? Time is the master. But yeah, it's a great shoot this week, same way, man. So we'll be carrying on with some great interviews. We're gonna have some great interviews up on the podcast. You get what I'm saying? So you catch me, Steppy Boss, Tony. Let's Like This, Frostbite Films. Bless up yourself. Tug Movements in the building.
Always.
So yeah, the first topic we're gonna get into today, Mr. Steppy.
Which one? Tell me.
Bobby Shmurda. Welcome home, Bobby. First and foremost, bless up yourself. Welcome home, Bobby, man.
How long did you do?
6 years.
Someone said 7.
It might be coming up to 7. No, I think it's 6.
No, it's 7.
Is it?
Yeah, he done 7. He talked.
It's about 7. It's roughly 7.
Yeah, he took couple.
Okay, it's 7.
Yeah,
I thought it was 6.
Yeah, he took couple of charge like a G.
Yes.
I rate you.
I rate you, for real.
You take a couple of charge.
Real talk.
Yeah, snitch. Done your time.
Real talk.
That's a real G.
That's a real G.
Yeah,
right there.
and you're taking time with your crew.
Absolutely.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
My artist, welcome home.
Real talk. I got a lot of time for him, Steps. I got a lot of time for him.
No,
Bobby, I got a lot of time for him. He's I've always seen him come in the game as a real one. You know what I mean? He's never been a front or anything like that. He just, what you see is what you get.
No,
he gave us it raw from the first hit. You know what I mean? He's kept it real.
Always.
He's made mistakes, him and his crew. They ended up in a bad position, and they kept it real and showed you the definition of keeping it real, opposed to people like 6ix9ine who say everything on the wax, and when it gets into the interview room, it's a whole different situation. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, with respect to Bob, it's good to see him home.
I want to see some new music.
Yeah, we're all dying. Everyone's waiting to see the music now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the music. And you know, yeah, he's looking well.
And
he's
one
looking
thing,
well. He is.
One thing he don't do no more. A man don't drink.
You know what? I see a meme.
See a little clip.
Yeah.
The girl offered him, and the man said, "No, I've got a juice." Like,
but maybe he wasn't drinking at that point. He probably still has.
Like, obviously, he feels like.
I'll tell you why I said. I'll tell you what my opinion is on that, Steppy.
Like,
as an
they
artist.
bought bottles for him.
No, but here I go. I go through that a lot myself. Like,
if you don't drink, you don't
as
drink.
an artist, I'll tell you as an artist how I feel about that.
That's like 7 years of no smoking and no drinking, bro. The man come out fresh again.
Exactly. Like, you don't want to come out of jail. Like, especially, you don't want to come out of jail and straight jump into that. It's a very wise move of him not to drink. You don't want to come out and just start binge drinking, smoking, just because you haven't had it. You got to slowly. You know what I mean? Slowly. And another thing is, well, as an artist, you have to go slowly. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. That's that club.
No,
you go into another club later.
No.
You go into this club. You're going to club after club. Basically, anywhere you go, I go through it a lot myself. I have to just drink water sometimes because I can't just. You can't just accept every drink from like I go like I'm around some people, some like friends. My friends around me, they'd be wanting to drink everything, and I'm just like no.
I don't like drinking.
No, I'll be like, you know what? I'll give it to the people around me more time, and I'll drink water or something because I want to have a straight head. You know, another thing is what like drinking in public. You gotta have your wits about you. As an artist, is what you gotta have your wits about you because drinking is a thing where you drink and you relax. Do you understand what I'm saying? And like, you want to be on point, you might have to perform. Like, I tell you what I hate.
Drinking's on point. It makes you.
Yeah, I mean, tell you what I hate. So I'm not gonna digress from the Bobby thing too much, but what like is as an artist, if I like go into shows, I won't drink before I perform. No way. Like alcohol dehydrates you.
Yeah, you drink after.
Yeah, after you finish your work.
Yeah.
This is work for us.
Yeah.
A lot of people see the club, see like it's the difference between artists and the people inside the clubs. Like to us, this is work. We're in the club 7 nights a week. This is work for us in the clubs. Where the other people there is celebrating. They want to drink. We don't want to drink every time we go in at the club. Do you understand me? I said, this is work. So I'm there to perform. Maybe sometimes I've got to perform for 1 hour, half an hour on stage. I don't want to have to drink and drunk and I can't even do my performance. Or you get dehydrated. So you see, like I saw Bobby's doing the right thing there.
Yeah, true.
He's doing the right thing. I can't wait to hear music from him. I look forward to hearing some music from him. Man.
Some cold.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, the sounds changed. You know what I was thinking about? Because you know, I listened to Bobby Bitch, which I wasn't a big fan of. Because it was the follow-up for the big hit, the freestyle, the Shmoney dance and all that. So it was like, he come out with you get what I'm saying? He come out with the Shmoney dance and the first song was a hit. Yeah? I even done a remix on the rhythm. I've chatted on that rhythm. Remember my version? Like, we love that song. It popped. Like, it's up to today. His song still pops. You know what I mean? It's an anthem, turned into an anthem. See, it's not like big. It's crazy because like it's such a low budget music video he did for that original. It's nearly got 1 billion views on YouTube. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's turned into an anthem. You know what I mean? It's really a moment. Bobby Bitch didn't make it for me. It didn't make it. I wasn't a fan of Bobby Bitch. I could see what they tried to do. It sounded like a song you could have skipped the video for and gone for something harder. Because they ended up shooting a video for it, didn't they? Yeah. Like a big budget video. Because it was, I think that was his first big budget video. Because the video before that obviously was low budget, that went viral, right? So that was his first big budget video. And I thought they could have recorded a few more songs and tried to find a bit more something to match the first one. Than putting out Bobby Bitch. But cool, I understand. You know what I mean? And he has got other songs I like. Like, he didn't have enough time on road since the first hit to show us a follow-up. So I give him the benefit of the doubt. So now I'm looking forward to hear some more hits.
No, that's true.
And you know, the sounds change, so I'm excited to hear how it's gonna sound. It's gonna be a bit drilly. And it's gonna be a bit drilly. And you know, like his first song, that sound was the beginning of the drill sound in New York. That Bobby was the beginning of without Bobby you wouldn't have a Pop Smoke even. Am I lying?
It's true.
Like in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? That whole thing, like you got Bobby and then Rowdy was in the same crew. Rowdy's in the same crew, and then after you know, then like the worst thing that come out of New York was obviously 6ix9ine. Worst thing ever come out. Apart from that, New York's kind of back to that. I'm a New York hip hop fan. You know, I love West Coast hip hop as well. I love South hip hop. I love hip hop from anywhere in the world. Trust me, I'm a hip hop fan. But I love New York hip hop. And I think New York kind of like I like to see them back on it because they went a little bit quiet. New York for a minute. You understand what I'm saying? Before Bobby come on, before Bobby, New York was a bit quiet. It was all down south. You know what I mean? It was like Lil Wayne them and the down south kind of sound. You understand what I'm saying? Before Bobby come out, they're like obviously Drake, but New York's kind of back on the map now. Do you know what I was thinking today? It's so like R.I.P. Pop Smoke, man. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. And you know why I say that?
Music's like, bad still.
Music's crazy. Like, you know what I was just picturing musically? Having Pop Smoke, Bobby. Who else is young and hot in New York right now? There's a couple others in New York. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Even five-year-old foreign. 5-year-old foreign. It's hard. Bad. 5-year-old foreign, like, man, they got some other artists in New York that they're doing their thing right now. Like, but it would nice to be seeing like Pop Smoke and Bobby on road at the same time. Not necessarily, not just on the same track together, but imagine them on a track together.
That don't sound bad.
Like, it would be crazy. Like, that just to me represents modern New York hip hop would be crazy. To just have them on stage together, to have them in the industry at the same time, my brother. I mean, it's not even just the music on the track at the same time. Just to have them in the industry at the same time. To me, that's like, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? That's like a moment of, God, you got to go back to Jay-Z and Biggie.
True.
Like, for the moment in New York, for two powerful artists to be on road at the same time, my G. You know what they made it, like. So, like, it's nice to see Bobby on road. I want to see them, man, they keep their head about them. Learn from the mistakes.
No, it's true.
You know what I mean? That put them in this situation. Growth.
Do you understand?
Growth is a major part of it. You know, it's hard as well because
just keep
he came from the streets and bang into a big success.
Right now, he just needs,
you know, so like
music.
you can understand, yeah, like so, like he's blessed enough to come out of prison now and reap the rewards from his success because his music's been his music's been banging. He's been in demand the whole time.
Come on,
we haven't forgot about him.
No.
At not one point did we forget about Bobby since he got locked up. Some artists get locked up and they forget about them, you know.
No, man,
do you understand me? I said some artists go jail, fam.
Forget about
it. Done with them, you never remember them again. You understand me? I said I'll see some big artists go jail and you don't really miss them.
No, it's true.
Do you understand me? I said you don't really miss them like that. Bobby, like
everyone missed him.
Everyone missed him. You know why? Because he was at the brink of doing something special. He was on the brink of doing that. Like he was the New York representator. He's the big hot song. You know what I mean? About on the brink of doing great things, and then that happened to him. You know what I mean? It was tragic that he had to go prison. You know what I mean? The fans, everyone waiting for him to come back on road. It's good to see him home now. Like what I say, like we don't want to see another. We don't want no more. We want some more legends now in the business.
Trust me, just
you know what I mean? Too many youth. I think too much of the youth them dying, killing each other.
Do your music.
You understand me? I say like there's a lot of that I go on to. Like, you know, like I hate to speak on it, but like you see the bullshit what that fucking idiot 6ix9ine stands for. That shit is like some. My man's got a death wish. It's just this whole vibe in the hip hop culture. You see that vibe where he's pushing, like it's so negative, it's ridiculous. So I'm so glad that Bobby's home and he's kind of got why, even though he just tried to drop a project and this meet not too long ago, because we talked about it on the podcast last week, yeah. But you know, it's like no one give a fuck about him no more. Bobby's home. Bobby's home. You give a fuck about him.
Me?
Not about the fucking rap guy who was calling him, because he was trying to call himself King of New York and shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that was just annoying to me, man.
He's a baby.
He's annoying. Like it's such a like he's good. Man. Well, all he's good at is getting people to talk about him until someone fucking does his whole.
He just wants someone.
He wants someone to. No, he wants someone. He wants a shot in that head right now. Like at this point.
Fight,
at this point, he wants that.
Bobby come home, yeah, and he wants to start.
You do anything for attention.
Like Bobby's smart. Like Bobby said, "Fuck this, I'm going for the."
Bobby's not stupid, man. He's for his money, man. You got time to play with that guy.
And he's thinking, I'm dropping two hits on.
That's why I like he's home, because like the New York representation. Because remember, I said Pop Smoke's not with us no more. You know what I mean? So it's like these things come into account for even my man to run around and doing bullshit. Because I don't think he can even do that if Pop Smoke was on road either. Do you understand me, I say? Right. So like Bobby's home now. You know what I mean? So it's a great thing for the music, for the culture.
Take over.
Let's hear some great music. I'm sure he's got an album. He'll have an album out soon. He'll have some singles quick. Like he should, like if I'm not mistaken, he should be in the studio right now recording something. I would be. You're gonna be in there right now cooking up something, man.
Straight.
Yeah, straight. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be in there cooking up something, and I believe he is as well, because he's right. He said he done 7 years, yeah.
That's 7 years.
That's a long time. There's a lot of lyrics you can write in 7 years. A lot of songs, a lot of things to write. You got a lot of time in your hand. Poetry. He's supposed to have a lot of lyrics there to write. He's supposed to have one album. He's supposed to have fucking hundreds of albums.
For 7 years, yeah.
That's what you do in prison, isn't it? Right? Like, that's all all my first songs that you hear that was wrote in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wrote books and books in prison. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm sure he would have been doing the same, I'm sure. Knowing as well, especially when you know that you coming on road and you're in demand now. He knows he was going to be in demand. That was no secret to him. He knows he's going to come out on road and he's going to be in demand and he's going to have to start recording. So I'm sure he would have been preparing himself
to
writing some song, getting the hits ready. Keeping his skills sharp. That's another thing that artists, people have to remember, that the main thing artists has to do as well is keep on top of their skills. Keep it their art form. Because the minute you don't keep on top of your art form is the minute you're slipping as an artist. Your artistic side, which is the most important side, because people concentrate so much nowadays on the social media side and the clout side and all the bullshit that comes with it. They concentrate on that more than their artistic art form.
That's true.
Which is the main thing we appreciate them for in the first place. You know what I mean? Because they all got like different people got a lot of marketing skills these days as artists in sense of their image. Image is the big selling point in the business, right?
True.
Image has always been a big selling point in the business, right, Steppy? So it's like, all right. I understand that because you put them on camera and you sell them to the audience. But let's not forget. Let me see all this. Let's not forget the main thing is the fucking sound, the music.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Main sound, the music. Big up everyone.
Ross, get out to the man you want to know.
Like and share. You get me?
Build it.
Bruv, the man them just walked in. Look, the man them just walked in.
Sorry people, I'm a bit late.
We're late.
Look, the man them just walked in.
They're in, just come. Come
to. Next light is
The team.
The whole team's in the building.
The team.
Man, I see the man them have just walked in. What's this? Tea party or something?
Tea party.
No, it's a Marcos Coffee podcast.
What's this? Every man them come like a tea party to pussy.
Yes,
You saying you got some Mama War?
Yeah, blood.
Look,
Blood, this Mama War thing ain't normal today, fam. Blood, go.
Look, what's this?
Them.
Look.
Mama War.
Fucking hell, mate.
Thank you.
Happy.
Yeah, happy. Mama War.
Double chocolate chip.
Well
Buckler. It's crazy.
That's the kind of show that I needed. What you saying?
Oh, go on.
Just got back in. Everything alright?
Been great. Really good. Really
I love
good.
that. I love
Really
that.
good. Really good. We were just here. Was waiting for you guys. Man, we were saying that we was running late. But we thought like we'll warm up the podcast. You know what I mean? We'll start without you guys. And I knew you was on the way, so you could travel safely. Everything alright?
Yeah, it was.
How was the shoot?
He was doing 110 mile an hour.
Oh, Rascal, be careful on the motorway, bro. See the Ford Fiesta.
Things are nearly falling off and that.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think flapping in the wind.
He
was flying.
Yeah, still madness.
So what?
Yeah, the whole gang reached in like that.
What you
What
was you talking about? What did I miss?
Bobby Shmurda.
Bro.
Bobby
Did I
Spur.
not just mention him before we got out of the car? I said, didn't he just get released? And he was like, yeah. That was the conversation.
That
was the conversation.
How has he managed to be released after having like?
He had 7 years, didn't it?
Was that it?
Yeah. He took.
Didn't he do something crazy though? Like.
What
he
what
took
you got Nick
couple-
for?
Yeah, but he took
Well, you got
couple of
what?
bargain for the man, innit? Like couple of plea bargain.
Not 6'9".
Oh yeah, he stopped someone from getting. He stopped someone from getting 12 years, and they got 7 or something.
Like
And
round-
he
Yes.
got 7 instead of 5.
He done a good
He
thing.
done
He's a
like the
stand-up
extra
man.
2 years
Yeah.
or something, didn't
He done extra time, so his work could get out early.
Yeah, so
that's
in
what
the
I'm
rap
saying.
game,
That's like
if you get
you-
released with that on your
Yeah.
CV, almost like
Yeah.
that's like rap game gold, isn't it? Everyone's like, yeah, sick.
Yeah, that's no real talk.
Beat the system,
Yeah, it's true.
or helped your friend beat the system.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Wicked. Fuck the system.
It's very true. Yeah,
But the NHS is alright. You're alright.
Save the NHS.
Yeah,
My man done 7 years. He
A long time.
done his time. He's out now. He's gonna reap the benefits. Isn't he? He's gonna reap the benefits now from what he's done.
Carried his there straight.
it can feature with
Straight to
anyone.
the top.
Billboard.
Oh yeah.
Straight away.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Number one. He's going number
Done.
one straight away. It's done.
Oh,
That's
guess
all
this
set.
kid.
It's a done deal. It's a done deal. What
just
will
went
be
number
now?
one.
It will be a war with the record
I know he's
companies who's
American,
gonna do it.
isn't he?
Yeah.
with the majors.
That's America.
Oh, there'll be a fat
England.
war.
Fat war.
Wait till that happens.
Yeah, I heard this Jay-Z, between Jay-Z, Rock Nation, they want to sign him. I heard a rumor someone told him not to go to Jay-Z. So something about that. So I'd say it's between Rock Nation and whoever else, Interscope and whoever else want him.
Jersey.
Do you get what I'm saying? They all want him right now.
They're all trying to
all
make
of
as
them.
much money
Colombia.
as they can. They're
Exactly.
going to make millions.
Millions. Yeah. And it's just for now,
How
huh?
long's it been going, the podcast, if you don't know me?
I don't even know. I can't even remember when we started. Let me get some more. No, just keep going. Don't matter. I feel about not that long, you know.
I left my weed in your car.
About 20 minutes.
Jay-Z was
Oh, calm.
Jay-Z will, of course he will go to Jay-Z.
Sick.
I don't know, like.
No.
Jay-Z? Why? He's not even doing anything at the moment, really. He ain't
Jay-Z?
really releasing, is he?
Who, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Jay-Z's the king, bro.
Producing.
Oh, producing.
Putting tunes out.
Producing.
I haven't heard anything for a while, I don't know. Maybe I'll just stop listening to him.
No, he don't.
He's
It's
sick
not-
though.
He doesn't.
I'm a fan.
No, but producing all,
There's
bruv.
all Rihanna and all that.
Bruv, you see all them songs out there and fucking
He's
things.
making a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Producing.
He's always going to be making money.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you think you think he'll sign him, you mean?
Yeah.
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 Who?
Jay-Z
I thought
will
you
sign
meant
him.
collab with him. Like,
No,
tracks.
Jay-Z will sign him.
Jay-Z wants to sign him. Who? Shmurda?
Yeah,
Jay-Z
he
wants
Mate,
to
he's
sign him.
more likely
Producing.
50, man.
You see
I reckon more
producing,
likely
yeah?
50, innit?
Like Jay-Z.
Now, 50's not the man to sign for music right now.
Jay-Z.
No.
He's on too much movie shit. He's not in the music flicks.
Yeah. Didn't he sign 6ix9ine? He's making enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
But did he
No.
not?
No.
Why did I think he was?
No. No, sir. He done a song with him.
Yeah, I know that.
I feel sorry for the person
Signed 6ix9ine.
who signed 6.
I
And
remember.
they're making cake, bro.
Yeah, they're making good money, but
So would you
way
want
I
to
see-
represent him?
bro, the way I
Would you
seen
wanna
him
represent him?
standing
Fuck
up,
that, I don't
standing
care how
up to
much money.
Meek Mill like he was bad. Meek Mill was just, bro, like it was laughable.
I know.
It was like a girl screaming at a guy.
Did you see it?
That's what it
Yeah,
was
that's what it
like.
looked like.
It was like a
Who signed Meek
girl
Mill?
screaming
Yeah.
at
Who
a
signed Meek
guy
Mill?
in the middle of this
Ross.
Like they just had an argument.
Up to now, still.
No, I think he's on Jay-Z now.
Babes. From a
Meek
distance, it just
filming
looks
each
like
other. Like,
someone should have mashed that up, innit, and played like a babe over the overtop. That's some cockney that. It's like
Oh yeah, I
Essex.
remember.
Yeah. Well, the way he attacked him.
Who?
Like a girl.
yeah, literally.
Like a woman.
Whoa.
The way
6ix9ine was
6ix9ine tried to attack me.
Oh yeah.
I was like
That's
a
slippery, bro. If I will bag him, bro. That was me thumping up, bro.
That's all for the camera.
Nah, but he wants
Why you
Meek Mill
doing
to
that
do
on
something
camera?
so he can get like in trouble or
You didn't
whatever.
see?
I don't know.
Thank you.
That's what
but
it
you
is.
didn't
It's
see his
enticing
song?
people to make mistakes.
Thank you.
But you didn't see his song.
Thank you.
Because you think these guys ain't got charges and stuff they don't want to.
Right.
They're associated with things and.
Yeah.
He can't slap 6ix9ine as much as he would want to. If he slapped him,
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's gonna know about it.
he's going jail or someone's going jail or someone's getting bagged for something.
But that little clip inside the video, what he
The
done
problem
was
is-
like a pussy, fam.
It's
That's
not if he
a
slaps
big
him.
man.
It's not just the slap he will give
Me.
him.
No,
He'd
it's-
He'd get
no,
away with the
No,
slap
I
he
ain't
give him, but if
even
Meek
seen
slaps
You
him,
see
his
the
security's
video
gonna
and
rush
he put
him.
it in when
Yeah,
they
they'll
had
fuck
the
him up.
three little
That's the problem.
And then it's
things,
all on me.
like when they were arguing.
Yeah.
It's a pussy thing.
You know what I mean? So whatever happens to 6ix9ine will be on.
Well, go on, everyone. We're still there.
But it's like. We're there, man.
We're just there. Everyone not knowing the camera there.
No.
What was we saying earlier? That would be a good one for the podcast.
What?
That a really good
What?
one.
The common law thing?
Yeah, that was it. Oh, that's what I
Go
wanted
on.
to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Common law.
Yeah, it's,
Talk to me.
it's mad, isn't it?
Like,
Common law.
Yeah.
You can get a card
Mm.
which it makes you exempt from like acts that have
Oh, that common law
been
thing you were showing me last time.
brought on by
Yeah.
government, like government acts, you know.
Mm. How's that work now?
Mate, it's my stepdad's really happy about it. He's over the moon. He's finding out now things that.
So this
he's
is something
doing.
anyone can apply for.
Yeah.
But you don't want you to know about these things, isn't it?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't want you to know about it.
Yeah,
Because everybody would do it, isn't it?
Right.
it can write off debts and everything, you know, things like that. Like,
It's
Are
like
you
when you're
serious?
born,
Yeah,
you
shit.
do your birth certificate, innit?
You know,
Yeah.
vaccine.
Your life away.
You wouldn't
Did
have
you
to
know
have
about it
vaccine.
before?
Yeah, let's explain to people. Because
Yes.
you
Please.
go onto if they go on Google and search common law, I think it's common. What is it? Common law.
Yeah, it was the
court.
Common Law Services or something, innit? It's
Yeah.
a website. But obviously, there's more than that. That's the website, I think, to apply or whatever.
Yeah, but you
But
can
there's obviously,
basically
yeah,
you can apply to have a card which basically just makes you
basically gives you
exempt.
it gives
Yeah,
almost
it
diplomatic
makes you
community,
exempt
innit? Like,
from certain laws and acts that have been made by government.
From a certain date.
Yeah,
No.
huh?
Probably from a
But
certain
tell
date.
something
You
like
only have
that,
to
boy.
abide by the original
No,
law.
this
it's sick though.
Yeah.
But obviously, thou shalt
So,
not
yeah,
kill.
So what does it make you exempt from though?
You wouldn't have to
Bro,
have the
so
vaccine,
They're
for
bringing
example.
now, like all the laws that they try to make nowadays and shit.
What,
Like, all
with-
this corona stuff that
like
doesn't
face
apply to it.
masks and stuff like that?
Yeah,
You know,
that-
everything, with
yeah.
everything.
Face masks.
Vaccines.
There's
like,
you
you
say
would-
like even the
Yeah, but
business-
everyone knows you haven't got to take the
No, but
vaccine,
if it
like-
become the
So
law,
say the
you wouldn't
big-
have to. You know,
yeah,
for
because it-
example.
yeah,
Oh, you mean if it become the law, this
Yeah, yeah.
still exempts you from it?
Does it exempt you from all public government acts?
I mean, but how effective?
Or just ones
No,
from
there'd be a lot.
since you get your card?
How
No.
effective?
No, I
is it?
think
Future ones.
I
you
think
know what I
it
mean?
is all acts
All.
that have been made in Parliament.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only things you should, as a human, abide by is that you shall not kill, you shall not harm others,
anyone.
you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't bring, and others shouldn't do the same to you.
Yeah.
And that's it's as simple as that. And as long as you abide by that, and other people abide by that, that's your law.
Yeah.
Right, I understand that,
So
but
you can have
that's
your
not.
own business and things like this. So it's laws like that. So and then they can't come in and say you can't shut down your business because of Corona. You'd be like, no, this is my business. This is my.
Oh, they'll shut you down. Though.
No, they won't. They're not allowed.
If you know your shit,
They're not
they
allowed.
can't shut nothing down. As long as
Literally.
you know your shit, yeah, then like.
For
You have
instance,
to
if you, but
research
if you was
it.
a
You'll have to
certain type
research
of business, you wouldn't be able to do it. Like if you was like a gym, for
Yeah, but
instance.
you think that. You think that. It's just
Yeah,
you think
wizard.
that. Like I was watching some on YouTube, the police, everyone there, the council were in there. The guy's like, I don't abide by your council. I ain't in a contract with the council. Me and you do not have a contract, so you can't therefore shut down my business.
Also, what was it?
I'm
You're-
in contract with
I'll say
my
in a minute.
gym people who. My contract with
I know
them is
the
have
guy-
the
I know
door open for them to use my gym equipment 7 days a week. Rare.
Was
You
this
know what I
one
mean?
gym in Tottenham or something?
No, this was one up north. I was watching the video of the other
Okay.
night, and the guy banned them all. And then he handed them a letter and goes, "Now I've handed that. You have to hand that to your chief guy or whatever in the police station." Then handed it to the woman. Hand that to your main council person, and then he let them talk. Wherever, and then he was like, "Okay." In that envelope is if I get arrested or you stop my business, it's £100 grand fine. If you do this, if I get arrested or you cause this, £1 million fine. He was like taking the piss. Like it's basically what they do to us. Do you know what I mean? Hand you these letters because it's
But the
written.
same thing applies to them.
Yeah, exactly. The same police applies to them. So like they start shitting themselves, and they walked out in the end, and he just banned them. And then I watched another video in another place, and he banned them as well. Like the two police. That
They
come in.
force laws into you that because you don't understand that you have a choice.
Yeah, in most situations.
It's all.
Yeah,
it's
in
all.
most
It's mainly to do
situations,
with
you
human
have a
rights,
choice.
isn't it? The common law thing.
You have a choice,
It's
like,
mainly to do with that, innit? The right to do things as a human,
Yeah.
like without having to answer to anyone.
Like things
kind of
like
thing.
having to wear a mask, you would not. Like
just
you
need to
wouldn't.
understand
It's not a law that you must.
No, I believe that's not a
Yeah,
law.
like-
That's something they're asking people to do. It's not a
Yeah.
law. Yeah.
It's as simple as that, and yeah, it goes.
But some things like
if you do your research, it sends you on like a rabbit hole.
how
was
can
that
it help?
other
How
thing
can it
as well?
help us in everyday life?
It may do if you have bailiffs turn up to your door one day.
Right.
It probably really.
Like they have no,
really
they have
help
no
you then.
rights either, bailiffs. Like,
No, I know that already.
Because-
See, a lot of people see. I know about
No.
these things, but a lot of people don't.
They even try.
You're
like,
right. What you're saying here.
Especially if it's a company. Yeah.
A
Like,
lot,
say, like,
basically, sorry to cut both of you. Basically, a lot of shit they try to impose on you is not actually accurate.
it's all threatened and they try
It's
to
all
scare
threatening. Yes.
tactics.
Yes.
But that's what they do in everything. The
They
media,
do
the TV,
everything scare
everything
tactics.
scare tactics.
That's how
scare
World War
tactics.
II started, bro.
Yeah, but they do it now. You see all the time. You see it all
Scare
the time. The
tactics.
corona thing. Scare tactics. Not go out there and eat this food and build up your immune system and do this.
Programming.
And do that.
Programming
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah, because they want everyone
Program.
shit scared. So what is the end result? Do they want everyone to just stay in the house and get plugged into a computer? That's what they want.
Literally.
That's what it's going to be.
And that is what it's going to be.
And that's why
bro.
the most intelligent people in the world, they say that we're already there and we're already plugged into the computers and we don't even know.
I agree with you.
Literally.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree
And if
with
you
you
really
there.
look
You
at
got a
it, we
good
are
fucking
getting
point there.
there.
No, he's got a good point there.
We're basically androids.
No,
in a
we're
way.
robots, man.
We're plugged in.
We're plugged in.
We're all tuned into each other's
No,
stuff
we're all
the
plugged
time,
in.
aren't we?
We're
Like,
plugged
you
in.
know, like, we're all like watching
But
each
we
other.
are, and you don't know
Shit.
because you're going about, oh yeah, we're gonna get microchipped, we're gonna get microchipped. You're walking around with a microchip in your hand every day.
And you don't
You're
put it
already
down.
plugged
And
in.
you don't
You
leave
look
it
at your
anywhere.
phone.
It's
That's
just-
right.
You're plugged
That's
in already,
right.
and that is your
That's
right. It's got
microchip.
your
If they
fucking-
realize they don't
everyone's
have to plug it in
complaining.
your, under your body or under your skin, they just put it in your
It's plugged in our
palm.
brain. It's plugged in our brain. We're thinking about it constantly.
Bro, it's even got your fingerprint and shit in
Yeah,
your phones and that
everything.
now. Do you know what I mean? They've got everything.
Well, now they read your face and
That's
it's
your
just coming
face
from your eyes.
and your eyes.
You know what my dad
Yeah.
kept saying,
The
yeah? He
face,
said
yeah.
everybody in years to come,
Face
yeah,
recognition.
everybody's gonna be
Say,
walking
your
around like
face,
this.
innit?
Everyone's gonna be fucked. They're hunchbacks. But it's true. When you walk down the street, you see people.
Yeah, evolution.
So what's
It's
gonna
go
happen
back.
in years to come? Everybody's
It's gonna
gonna
go
be like that.
backwards.
So that's gonna be in years to come. Everybody, this is gonna be the norm, bro. People gonna be like that. Because they're always looking at their phones all the
It's true,
time.
it's
Everyone's
true,
like that.
it's
Like the
true.
bus stop, they're on the bus stop, everywhere
It's
they're like
true.
this. You know what's gonna happen? Gradually, evolution or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
It's turning Pete. You know
We're gonna
what?
go back to
Like
that
bro.
state. That's how we was.
You know what? You know what?
That girl's back off.
Years ago, like, we're gonna go backwards. Like.
That girl's got some back off. It's like this. It's her neck.
I think a lot of the technology has made humans stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, that's what they want to dumb
It's
you
made
down.
humans
It does,
stupid.
because
Dumbs you down.
yeah, because if you're sitting there watching TV, you're not really using your brain. The TV
That's
is doing
right.
the thinking for you.
That's
and it's
right.
telling you you're this and telling you that.
And now Google does the same thinking for you.
Yeah,
And now this one does the thinking for you. Everything is at a touch of a hand, down to the point where even if you want to fucking like every life's just too easy, full stop for a lot of people. In the sense of you haven't even got to go on to the shop and you can get Uber Eats. You don't need to even
That's
phone
the
the cab.
So look what happened.
You order the cab on the phone. You don't need to even communicate with people. Your communication skills
Is a click.
like how do people's communication skills are gonna suffer? Because like how we even communicate and talk, even what we're doing now, yeah, and sitting down having a conversation. Like I don't look at my phone. I know a lot of people who can't sit down with me without the phone in their hand. Like that's a problem. That's and there's a lot of people. Like what you said, you walk down the road, you see people stuck and they're fucking falling over. They're tripping over. They're gonna fall in the dog shit before they fucking realise
they're
what.
driving.
People are
and
losing
they're walking.
lives,
It's
bro.
never crossing. They're always
yeah.
on the phone. And they
People
don't
losing
even
lives
look.
taking selfies and
Yeah,
shit.
I can tell already this person's gonna cross. And they get to the cross and they turn like they're gonna cross and then they look up.
You know what we know? Mankind
You know
fuck
what I
up. Incidents will happen. A man will dead on the road and a man will take out his blood clot
Yeah,
phone
that's
to
a-
film it
That's
before he decides to call 999 or help the person.
That's
Well, that
true as
tune,
well.
innit? This is
That's
a
another
That's
thing.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's another thing, yeah.
That's the crazy. No, people will go. Listen,
Instead of helping.
people. Someone will like even down to an elderly person or someone. It will be in a tragic situation, and motherfuckers are like this, trying to film it before they'd even try to help the person.
No, it's true.
Or even call help for the bike. Sounds situation, you're in the phone ambulance for the person, you're filming it.
Yeah, your first thing should be 999, not
Do you know what I
camera.
mean? Like, it's wrong.
You're looking for the camera.
Like, where's your brains at? Where's your where's people's priorities at in life?
They've checked the person breathing.
It's changed people's priorities
The
of
priorities have
thinking. So you're
Well, that
sorry to drag on with that, but if someone's thinking, oh, I want to make a film of this. This is something that's happened in front of your eyes that you maybe could have helped that person.
It's real life.
And
Real
you just
life.
wanna- and you just want to upload
It's not a
it.
computer game.
It's not a computer game.
It's not a computer game. This is going on in front of you. It's real fucking life.
So you go, people go.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
When
like,
people go to a concert,
yeah.
and then the first video they do, the artist comes out, they'll put out their phone and they're all filming it
Yeah.
on the screen.
I know,
You might
everyone's
as well
watching
stay at home and
their
watching YouTube,
Yeah.
bruv.
You're right.
You
Yeah.
vibe the moment,
Yeah.
enjoy the tune,
Yeah.
jump around.
Yeah.
It's a good
Like,
point. That's
You
a
know what I'm
very
saying?
good
It was
point.
like this.
Yeah.
It was filming the whole thing.
no
You
vibes.
know, like take up 2 hours of memory.
That's what
This is what
Adele said, innit?
this is what Frostbite's for.
Exactly.
Yeah, at Frostbite Films. Just
Yes.
just saying. Yeah.
For real. At Frostbite Films. At Let's Like This
At
in the
Let's Like This,
motherfucking
come on.
house.
Do you know what?
It's
It's
the
it's
Go on.
it's mad.
Pulp
though.
TV, Tug Movements.
So,
Tug movement.
I see you with bean extract.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bro, I see you all the time now.
Yo, but boss that man. He's a lovely guy,
Bean
man.
Extract. Everyone, bean extract.
Yo, follow at Bean Extract. Check out his coffee.
Best coffee in London.
Yo,
or the UK probably.
Yo, really, I really like. You know, I like about the guy as well. I see he grinds like.
Yeah, I see it in the rain.
Yeah, I see him in the snow.
Bro,
He was setting up his thing in the snow early in the morning.
His little red jacket. And
His
that.
red Yo, he's got a trumpet.
Shut up.
No, fam.
Does he play it?
He plays the trumpet.
No.
We gotta get him in the studio.
Man plays the trumpet. He's there. He's playing the trumpet, appetizing the coffee in the morning.
Oh man.
No, man. I like people like that, man. That's brother.
You make you feel
You gotta get him in the video.
I like when I see them thing, and you know, I see him go set up in a Hoxton market. Set up in a Broadway market. Cause he's in like Brick Lane. He does like one day in Brick Lane, one day when they was open. It might be different now, obviously, because of the restrictions. But like he was like Brick Lane, Hoxton Market, Broadway Market. I think some other market as well. He does about 4 or 5 Chatsworth Road. He does. Yes, he does Chatsworth
as
Road.
well, isn't it? Really.
Told me he does
That's the best
Chatsworth Road.
places.
Yeah.
Because it's all trendy around here.
Pass
now
that
anyway,
box
love
there, please.
People love a life.
No, the box.
But it's his dedication to his own little van. He's got his little van, and it's his dedication to his little van.
His outfit.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Look at the outfit. That's what I'm saying.
The
Trumpet suits the outfit. He's got the trumpet, and he suits like so.
He's dressed like a beef eater.
Yeah, like a beef eater. That's it. Yeah, he's just like a beef
No,
eater.
it's like he's like a brass band. That's a brass band.
A brass? Yeah, like a brass band. Yeah, like a brass band.
That's what he's
Like
actually
big band.
I know about these outfits now, you know.
What the brasses?
Butler Tony.
Butler Tony, you know, yo, your outfit's the best. I saw your outfit, yo. You see your outfit?
See it?
Yo, his outfit.
Sick, innit?
Yo, Frost.
Like
I felt
I got
underdressed.
some sick photos from this.
I felt highly underdressed yesterday around Tony. I was underdressed around him, man. The man had that suit there, boy. Yo, the one.
Potentially gonna be seen by a lot of people.
That was crazy.
That video.
Shit.
Hopefully. Well, it will.
Yeah, that's a big project in the make. I look forward to seeing that one. But the suit suited you, Tom, man. Looked like, I don't know, looked like he was ready to.
I think the little moustache and beard.
Yeah, it suited it. It suited it.
The little
It definitely fucking suited it.
Sick.
Okay, now. So what are you saying about this?
Good video yesterday.
About this rights thing then? What's it called? Common law. Are you gonna get it?
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, it's like
investing.
You know why?
It's like an investment. You're waiting.
No,
to see
do you
if
know
it
why?
goes up.
Yeah.
It's like me stocks. Do you know what?
Is it like a get out of jail card?
Almost.
Do you know what?
Could you apply for it if you? Was
I
in jail,
believe
do you
so
think?
at the moment.
Get
I
released.
believe at the moment it's something that we should be doing, but
Right.
at the same time now, I wouldn't want to do something without giving it my full research,
Absolutely.
and I haven't.
Yeah.
But from what I
A lot of it makes sense.
Do you
what you're saying.
understand what I'm saying?
A lot of it makes sense.
What is the catch?
Yeah, a lot of it
There's
makes
got to be a
sense.
catch, so we've got to wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There always
There
is.
has to be
There
a
always
catch.
It
is.
seems too
There always
simple,
is.
innit?
It does. It does.
Fucking
It does.
apply for a card and you can do whatever you want.
I'm not buying. I'm not actually buying
Sign me
all
up.
that.
Yeah, but then you don't get other things, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. You
Probably
might
don't
not
get the
be
NHS.
entitled to be.
Yeah, you might not get NHS.
You won't get
or,
fucked up.
or benefits or things like that.
Yeah,
if you're
like,
on
not
like,
fucked.
like
It's alright, you know I
So
live
you
by.
get
Yeah,
housing
they might say, you know I live by our law, then none of our laws are
ain't
gonna be.
getting shit.
Lie to you, yeah.
Yeah,
What are
it
you
might
gonna
be
do
like
when you
that.
break your leg, cunt?
It's true.
You have to pay.
Pardon my
You have
language.
to pay.
No, you can swear.
You have to pay.
But yeah.
But that's the thing, when you
Fuck
do things
it,
like
love
that, you can, if you got money, you do it. It's when you get money, you do it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, the other thing
Pay
about
for
common
what?
law.
Pay for it if you break your leg.
Yeah, you can pay. You're right. Like foreigners got to pay.
Oh,
everything.
another leg.
Like if you're from another country and you break your leg.
Build a leg.
So I guess if you're wealthy, you don't have
To
to
get
pay.
insured.
You're alright.
Well, in
Yeah,
other
what?
countries, there ain't no NHS, is there? They all got to pay most
So
of
you
them,
just
isn't
take
they?
out an insurance, isn't it?
We're the only country that
Yeah,
have
it's
free
true.
thing. innit?
That's what insurance
Free
companies are for.
medical, I think.
Take out an insurance. Take out some health insurance.
The other thing about common law, and this one was the one that interested me the most, you're actually worth a certain amount of gold.
And they have to give it back to you.
Wait, you're worth your weight in gold. That's what's
Yeah.
interesting. When you said you're worth your weight in gold,
Yeah.
So you-
that was interesting.
The phrase "you're worth your weight in gold," you actually are. Yeah.
So these
At
things come from
birth,
somewhere.
We're all investments.
So where
at
does it come
birth,
from?
the weight of you
Oh, when you're
is,
born,
is
They're like,
When you're born.
yeah, that's the amount of gold
Yeah.
that they have.
So you can't start like putting on loads of weight and then claim it.
Yeah. It's true.
For when you hit.
you can't say what?
Just
Oh,
eat
they're
loads.
like whatever you weigh now.
Yeah.
Just sick, innit? Just get fat. Like.
I'll get fat again. Reaches me, I got fat.
We come back, we'll see
McDonald's
Tuggy
is
just
on there,
scuffing
man.
his face like that.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Fuck
getting
that,
Tug,
man.
I'm getting rich.
All the Krispy Kremes, will you?
I need that gold. Gold's going up.
Right, innit? Yeah, so that's actual fact though. So there is gold and like when you sign your birth certificate, your corporation.
But you don't actually sign it. Your parents signs it.
Yeah, your
your
parent
parents.
basically signs you over.
You're
like,
bond.
to the
You're
to the
just-
bloody
you're just-
government.
So we've been signed over.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
a bond.
like a bond, exactly. That's it.
For the
Like a
loans that
bond
they
was.
take out. So it's like we got this
Okay.
amount of people were born, yeah, and their estimate lifetime is this, and then they'll estimate how much you'll make money
off
you'll
the
make
eye,
in your
yeah,
lifetime
yeah,
and how much tax you'll pay.
Right.
So then they'll use that to loan money.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
you're an investment to the government.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Makes you not want to pay.
So that's all
taxes,
you
innit?
are.
And
So that's on your
imagine
birth certificate.
they've done that to every single person in the world, and nobody realised that they did that, and you was never told. Do
That's deep.
you know what I'm saying? Not even your mum knew. Do you know what I'm saying? Not even your dad knew. My mum didn't know.
Oh, my dad wouldn't know fuck all. My dad didn't even know who Bob Marley was.
But it's mad that they do
fuck
that.
all. Huh?
It's mad that they do that, and they allow like there isn't. You're not actually explained what your birth certificate is. Why aren't you? And if it is a
You
birth
just think
certificate,
it's
That
just
makes
like
perfect
a
sense,
proof
though.
of you being born
That
or
makes
whatever.
perfect fucking sense.
You
It
know,
does
you
make
use
sense
it,
because
use
you know
it.
everyone. You can,
Everything is to do with money, bro.
as someone's
Everything.
born,
Absolutely everything.
they can sure say that person is going to roughly spend this. He's going to pay this amount of tax in his life. As like they know
So this
this,
is
they
how
know
much
the
the
average.
person's
They know
worth.
the average tax spending of the average person, right, for them lifetime, right. So they can sort of average it out for every person that's born, right.
What if you're born into a rich family? Do you think? Like, do you think you'd be worth more?
No, because they've got to average it out. They can't.
Average,
Yeah, they can't just go
Mingles in.
from rich to poor. They got to sort of like, you understand what I'm saying? They got to average
The
it.
percentage of rich
Yeah.
people in the country.
What's the
percentage of
what's
poor
the rate?
people,
What's
so
the
they-
it would probably be like,
numbers,
okay.
just
So
round off.
they say on average every person spends 100 grand, for instance.
the same way they're doing the corona things right now.
Yeah.
Average.
Yeah, per average, yeah. So like, give up whether it's rich, poor, whatever. They'll say every person. For instance, I might be totally wrong here, but every person will spend like 100 grand, 200 grand, maybe $250,000 on their lifetime on tax. Possible. So that is like a fucking loan where they can say, well, here's another bond. Give us another $500,000. It is like, it's really possible. Yeah, I mean, Bank of England. How did they?
We're all IOUs.
In a way, but like,
In a sense.
but when you think about it
Literally,
though,
that's what it is.
it
You get
is.
a banknote that says like.
Do you
this
know
is
what the
an
interest?
IOU,
Like,
it's
isn't every country the same though in that aspect?
the same as us, really.
So them
Is it-
blowing
is-
so
is
when
that-
there's
is
a
that
war,
just- but is
blowing
that-
up people is blowing up money to them. You're losing our investment.
Of course it is.
For just money.
That's why they say war's always bad for
That's
money.
fucked.
Collateral damage.
That's really fucked.
Have you got any collateral?
That's
not
really
really,
mad the
not-
way you
not
just
really,
dropped that, because
not
that's
re-
true then.
But they get insurance, don't they?
All the people-
But they're already covered for these people. If they got them from contract from birth, does it matter
We
when
might
they
even
get
all
blown
be
up?
insured, and we don't know. that.
Exactly.
So where does the money go? That you're
This is
worth?
what I want to know. And who's controlling
If
it?
you
No,
die.
it goes back to the people that lent it in the first place. So
Which
who
would
who
be-
are the people that are lending the money to the government to run countries?
Bank of England.
Yeah, but who's
Or the, what's it called?
They just print money. So I remember
what's it called? The what's it called? The place that prints the money.
Rothschilds.
What prints the money? The
Yeah.
orphanage.
It is the
the
bank.
Rothschilds, basically.
It's
What's
the
it called? What's
banks
it called,
that
the
run
thing?
things. It is the
Whoa,
banks.
innit?
And they are the ones that loan. And they have,
It'd probably be gold as well.
You've seen the
Maybe
Rothschilds?
money,
Have you ever seen a picture of like the
Where
whole
is it?
family?
innit? No.
They're definitely all like inbred.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Who?
Like they keep it in the family and that, didn't they? Like,
Who?
dodgy family. The Rothschilds.
Rothschild.
Yeah, the big German
They don't
bank
want to run the world.
Then they send that like, you go and make a bank in that country, like all family members, all German, that moves around like.
Oh wow.
Back in it, I think like before like all the industrial revolution and all that sort of shit,
Okay.
they were like the main, like the fat cats at the top.
Yeah, all the symbolic signs around that shit.
But in America,
They
it
have
was
so
the
many
tobacco
banks, bro.
industry was part of that, wasn't it? At one point, the tobacco industry had a big part of it at one point. I don't know how. In America,
Marlboro, I think.
yeah, I remember America were like
Marlboro's
the tobacco industry had a big part to do with it. It's crazy when you look into that side of it. It's crazy, you know. It's crazy. It's very, very deep. We're all under contract.
But all the companies that were there when the wars were going on are still there. Who were making the weapons or making the vehicles and people, the companies that made the gas that's killed. Do you know what I mean? They're still there, but they just changed it. They make like pest killer and all things like that. Do you know what I mean?
The companies that make the gas.
Yeah, that would have made the gas. They're still running
Like
to this day, but they're still making the gas. But they've just found something
they're
else
just
to
doing
kill.
different gases like
rodent-
lighter fluids and shit.
Oh no, rodents or killing them for
Insect
fertilizers
repellent.
and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I think that's what India, they're going mad in India at the moment, innit? Because they're trying to take their rights away and privatise all their farming and shit.
I saw the big outrage about it.
Yeah,
I see,
you know what I mean?
I see the big up with the farming issue, isn't it?
Yeah, because they've got like more rights over their shit. So basically, they're trying to make the major companies come in and just take it over.
And people ain't having it.
Yeah,
People literally ain't having it.
yeah,
They're not having it.
yeah. Because they know. Good, bro.
They're not. They're not having
Wheel
it.
that back.
Yeah, they're not having it. No, they're not.
Driving up in their tractors, bro.
Yeah, no, I see the one of India come out for the president, man, or prime minister. The one of them come out for him. That's a suck your mother. No, big bad and serious. No, they come out for them, man. They come out. I see the one of them stand up. I never see India stand up like that yet. The India stand up and say, hey. No, man, I see the one of them.
Nah.
I miss farming. I know the world's gone mad, me, but like,
The world is
one
just
thing
a
I do know,
mad
one thing
place,
you said
bro.
is a good point, but us being all plugged in. We've definitely been plugged in.
Chip.
No.
You know what I mean, but
So
I
we're
think,
plugged in and
Yeah.
we've signed contracts from birth.
Chip, man.
Yeah. Like, we're just bodies.
I think we've
We're
always
just like valued. That's what we are to them. It's just money.
but we're ants.
No, but we're being dumb.
We're like ants. You know when you
That's
see
bullshit.
thousands and millions of ants? We're like ants. Because look at the what? Listen to this philosophy.
No, it's true.
We're like ants. Because when you look at like an ant, you see millions and they're all crawling around the place. That's like the world.
Carrying shit.
Carrying shit. One's doing this, one's doing that. That's like the whole world, yeah? Loads of ants. We're all little ants. So when you imagine stepping on one bunch of ants, loads of ants, and you're all fucked. I just stepped on 100,000. You stepped on them, you killed that. That's like the world. They don't care about the people. 1,000 ants died there, 10,000 ants died. It's like fucking ants. People are like ants, let alone numbers and things. We're like ants. Who are we? What's the population of the world?
Stupid number.
Like, you know what I mean? Because we talk about like the population of Britain, so you think like, oh, the
8.5
people,
billion
like,
now.
it's fucking,
No, it's true.
it's like, you think of it like that. We're like ants.
That's what they're doing now.
We're like, let alone numbers, is look at the people, look at the majority, look how many people there is for the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's mad.
so it's like, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. But like, even if there is all this shit, who is in control? Like, who's the? I don't know anyone who runs this shit.
Yeah,
I've met a lot of people over my life, and I don't know. Like, people talk about higher societies
Yeah,
and
but
all
they
of
hide.
this.
They don't.
Where they hiding?
Yeah, but they don't want to. They don't want to be known. Do you know what I mean? If you really and truly. You know what I mean? Like, all these like the politicians or like the Boris Johnsons or like fucking Trumps or whatever, they're like front men.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that. My only issue
And
is
what a great way.
my only
to
issue
do
is
it.
my only
You get
issue is
fucking
what I
idiots
can't
like
see.
that, so everyone's like blaming them and not realizing.
Yeah, but here I
what's
go
actually
on.
going
You see,
above
my
them.
only issue with this, Tone, yeah? I take into consideration everything what you guys are saying. But my only issue with this is that what I can't see, I can't believe. I can see Trump, so I can believe this cunt is actually here and is a real fucking prick. I can see Boris, got a terrible haircut. Like, I can see these people.
But that's what humans are used to doing.
But it's like
Humans are used to only understanding what you can see.
Right.
Yeah.
But you see
You
what we're
understand?
also...
Like, you can see, like,
you
your
can't
phone.
see
recording us now, but you can't see what's really running things and sending the message and the Wi-Fi.
But what good is it for me to
and
know?
the internet?
But
you
what-
can't see that.
But what good
But
is it
it's
for me
there
to know?
and it's running things.
But what my point
Yeah,
is,
it's true. That's it. But it is actually there.
What is running things? The internet and like the sending the signals to everyone watching your podcast or whatever. But what you can see is just the phone. So you think the phone's doing all the work and it
Of
looks
course.
nice and flashy. I got myself an iPhone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, it's got a new screen and 4
But
cameras.
what's really controlling? Like you can't see
the
how much
the
control have they
technology
got,
behind it.
and what are they controlling? They're controlling everything you see, and everything you buy, and everything you want. You know,
They know
they're
exactly where
sending
you are at all
these messages
times.
to you,
Yeah.
telling
It's
you
all
how to
signals.
think.
Yeah.
Like I am now, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's right.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
And it's like, look, humans are just easily brainwashed. Innit?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. You can know
I agree
it
with
from
that.
advertisements. So how much money used to go into advertising before we had the internet?
Advertising running the
TV,
world as well right
ITV, always had the adverts every 15 minutes. Why are they doing that? Because you want to buy this. Because
Like
we're so
programming.
easily brainwashed.
Programming.
So technology's moved on. So obviously they can brainwash us even easier. They've got other ways of doing it. Do you know what I'm saying?
McDonald's,
Just
for instance.
feeding you the
Every
same
kid wants
shit.
McDonald's.
Why? It's the
Why?
shittiest food.
Shittiest
It's
food.
always the colours or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just planted on the TV all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
now.
colours
They've got
very
the fucking
important, yeah.
touchscreen
Because
things in
remember,
there.
you're
Very,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
true.
yeah.
You can't just the whole advertising, the eye catching.
Some
Some
of
of them have got ball
Colours,
hits and that.
all
Have you ever
colours,
seen
you're
like
right.
them ones?
Yeah.
Like,
Stimulates your brain.
Mad.
Yes, yes,
The
absolutely,
endorphins or
absolutely,
whatever,
absolutely.
it's
You're
all
right,
that,
you're right,
that's what
you're
it
right,
is.
you're right.
That's what you want.
Absolutely.
You want the newest shit.
everything's
Newest.
conditioned.
Makes
Things
you want
get
it.
old. They manage things get old quick. Like look how quickly we got iPhones and it's next one.
Yeah.
Next one. That,
Yeah,
you got the
every
old
6
dead one.
months is a new one.
Yeah, you need the
What are
next
we on
one.
now? iPhone 27.
It's fucking something like that. That is true.
But
'cause
they
like,
feel like I have to get it. Look at the queues.
Mm.
What the fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's
Like,
wrong with the one you got in your pocket?
Mm.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
they just want an extra 2 megapixels on your camera. Like.
yeah, yeah. And like, oh, I want the new one because it does a little bit extra than
But
the
they
old
know
one.
Look at the speakers on this
They
one.
gradually brought, because look how they brought out
No,
phones.
it's
They
true.
gradually brought it out. Yeah, the first thing was just a phone, innit? Obviously. Yeah. Then they thought, oh, you can put games on it. Remember Snake and shit. Or whatever. The next one, you
Remember
got a
the
radio
one-
with it.
radio,
Then you
yeah.
got MP3.
Yeah,
then you got a
8310.
camera.
Yeah.
And then the next one's, oh, you can put
Color light, color screen.
a video. Now you can video.
Video, yeah,
But they could
yeah.
have done it straight away. Do you know what I'm saying? They were just like, give
Of
it a
course.
bit. Yeah, like, let's give them a
Because they've got
bit.
technology
And then
beyond.
slowly just filter it in it, just make us much money.
Because there's technology there beyond what we know.
Or another
like,
thing is how you
100%.
know everyone's so fit. When you used to watch TV, like you know that Saturday night TV, and they have to explain over and over what's happening. You're watching the fucking program, and then they're explaining it to you again. And, like they're talking to you like you're fit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like just dumbing you. Like, all the time, man, explaining. Oh, this is happening. Yeah, but we just watched it. Why do you have to tell me again? Or what's
True,
happening?
TV presenters do
Like,
treat
it's
you
so
like you're
dumb.
a
Like
kid,
you're
don't they, really?
dumb. Like, come on, bro. Do they want you to be fit? Or maybe people are fit.
Maybe
a lot more
we
fit. A lot more fit people out there than you realise.
Maybe it was sheep, bro.
Sheep.
Boy,
Yeah,
no.
definitely.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Shit.
follow.
We all got Nike trainers on and shit. Do you know
I
what I
ain't
mean?
got one. You got a lot.
I like to
Drink
think 'cause
stop.
I like the design.
Hello. No, I mean maybe people are fit.
Everyone buys the same things as well. Like, look at what happened with like just brands, you know, like North Face at the moment. It's just gone everywhere. Yeah, things like that.
Brainwashing.
Everyone.
Brainwashing. Right, it's very true. Like you said it with the phones, nail on the head. People want to queue down. They see something next day. They're there next day, and it's like a priority to them. Their rent ain't important no more. The new phone is. Like it's crazy. It's mad.
But it's mad because you said about you don't believe it until you see it.
Yeah.
Which is mad because look at
We're in it.
Corona. You know,
We still not see it.
you believe it, you don't see it,
Yeah.
but you believe it.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
obviously, there's a lot of things like to be honest, anything is possible, bro. Right? You always got to look for the bigger picture and like.
Well, my
Because
point
then
is,
you might be able to, you're
what I
probably
know.
wrong a lot of the times, but you can kind of,
in my
Nothing
point,
surprises.
anything is possible. Bro.
Yeah, nothing surprises.
I'm not
Anything is
disagreeing
possible.
with anything you guys are saying, but what my point is, you see the keeping the open mind to it, which I do. how can I describe this in best words? I find there's too much to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. So that's what, when I said I don't see it before I believe it, what I'm trying to say is that, you see, going into stuff, see, you, like, and I've noticed in this world, you can go into stuff and it's just never ending. And the way the human mind works, we really can, like, make something out of nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I try to minimize how much I drag my mind into places unnecessarily, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's staying tuned in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going too far down.
Right.
You've got to go with an open mind.
Like, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But what I don't like, you see, like looking into too much of what's the word? Conspiracies. Yeah. Like I don't look at conspiracy videos on YouTube.
Yeah, but you know, like even the word conspiracy was made up by the FBI and all of that to debunk certain things, like to have a word to make it sound like, oh, it's a conspiracy.
The word conspiracy
blow you away.
Yeah, the word conspiracy was made up by the FBI.
Yeah. Like it's a made up word.
Is it?
That's a fact.
To like get people off your back. So what they do with conspiracies, they throw out mad ones, which are
that
absurd.
makes it a conspiracy itself.
The real thing.
All right, that's a good point. So like the word conspiracy, I didn't know this. So it's not even a fucking real word. It's made up by the FBI.
Yeah, it was made up by the FBI. So
but
what they do is there was one truthful one out there, and then they'll throw, like you said, they'll throw a load of crazy ones. And then how do you know what's real?
So everything's confusing.
Because everything's whatever conspiracies.
Confusing.
You don't know. And
you just got to work it out for yourself.
And that's another way to distract people as well.
Well, okay, well, this is my problem.
Searching up fucking conspiracies.
This is my problem. If everyone's trying to work it out,
you got to know you got to listen to the right people.
But who is the right people?
Yeah, but
on YouTube?
Yeah, there are. Yeah, but what happens with these people?
I ain't looking on there.
They filter them out.
Yeah, you can't go on YouTube now and go find these people, bro.
Yeah, the real people.
I ain't going.
They all get filtered out or they get banned.
Another thing what I asked myself for, personally.
What about all these fact checkers as well that they have?
Yeah, but those are the ones. It's the fact checkers.
Yeah. But you know the thing is. Do you know the thing is? Like what I kind of with a lot of these subjects. Like when I look into it, I think even if I look into this,
it's money.
Yeah,
no, what it is. No,
in my point, like I'll spend. Like I don't see why. Unless I see something I can learn, like you see the card thing, I think, okay, this sounded kind of, there might be a beneficial part to this that we didn't know about, right? Fair enough, worth looking into. Like, you see like the people who are running Boris, for instance, he's Boris the puppet, right? We know he's the puppet, but we don't know who's running him because we can't see him, yeah? You see me...
But it's all his investors.
Fair enough, here's my point. You see me trying to take time out of my life for finding out about that, don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, it's long.
It don't make no sense to me because what am I going to do? Spend 6 hours to try or 10 hours or how much I look on YouTube, I look on conspiracy to find out who is this person. What is he going to do for my life? Yeah, apart from put my mind
until
thinking,
something happens to you
personally,
where you're getting fucked over and then you want to go and put the time in and realise, oh shit. Right.
Oh yeah, I suppose so.
This is what happens.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, things have happened to me while after looking, and then you realise you're getting fucked over many a time.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But before, everyone else can't be bothered that's long. When you talk about all this shit with people, like, oh, it's too long for my head, I can't bother to get into it.
I know, it's not that it's too long for my head.
Not you, I mean in general, but people have that kind of attitude or whatever, and
that's the reason why they don't go in and research and do these kind of things.
Or I can't be bothered with it, I just want to get on with my life or whatever. What are we going to do?
Well, I understand.
What can we do about it? It takes a whole movement of people to come together. That's why they fucked up with the internet.
Yeah.
Right? So now and then, now they're always trying to lock down. They're locking it down and getting more laws, bringing in laws with the internet so they have more control. When the internet first come out, they didn't really understand how big it was going to be. None of us did. You don't know what it's going to do.
I think they knew what they was doing.
Well, no. Do you know, it's even... So, do you know it's an English guy that designed the internet?
Okay.
Does anyone even know his name?
No.
Should he be the Bill Gates?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say the guy
Should
should
he be the most famous
I thought Bill
person?
Gates, and I was like, actually, no, he didn't.
No, I swear something.
And what happened to Tom?
Who is it?
The internet.
And what the fuck happened to Tom from MySpace?
Yeah, I know exactly. He got rinsed.
Bruv, who remember Tom?
Remember Tom, fam?
Yeah, everyone was friends with Tom.
Do you remember Tom?
He had the most friends, it was him.
What?
Tom, man. He owned MySpace. He owned MySpace.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone had
When
to
you
use
made a
him.
MySpace account, he was
He was
your first friend, fam. He was your first friend. He welcomed you. He sent you a message and welcomed you, fam. He said, "Hi, I'm Tom." Ruffs.
Welcome to my
Welcome to MySpace. It was literally his space. It wasn't MySpace. It was his space. It was Tom's space.
You was in his space.
I was in Tom's space.
And then Facebook just rinsed him, bro.
Sizzling! I'm in the middle of a podcast.
It might have lasted longer.
You're on loudspeaker.
Was a picture of him in a white t-shirt. I just remember a picture of him in a white t-shirt.
What you said, the script mad, yeah?
Oh, what did he say? I just heard him screaming.
I just said, Nang.
We got DJ Russia, Little in Gloucester.
Oh,
Lady
big
Diamond,
Russia.
bless up yourself. He's just got back from there, isn't it?
Yeah, we just got back.
He's
from
gonna
it.
go have a cup of tea with him.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We was probably well close to him.
Bro, we
Probably
should've
was,
done
isn't it? Was he
that.
there near the fucking
We should have gone
the
to
club?
meet us there or something. Like,
He would have as well. He would have drove over me.
Bro, what a legend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good shoot today.
Bruv, Tony went on a zip line across a lake
In the dark.
in the middle of the night, spinning 360.
Bro.
What do you mean?
What's
happened? Let me show you the video.
Kai's filmed it. Show Kai's one. Like, wasn't that a better video?
Hold up.
Was it in like a mansion or?
Sort of like that.
Yeah, no, I would call that mansion.
It was a mansion.
I'd call that
Yeah,
mansion, yeah. But then the outhouse is where we mainly was, isn't it? It's like a barn house.
Okay. In the barn house.
English
Bro,
country
it's got a
house.
cinema.
Wow.
It's got a
Henry
cinema in it.
Henry
fucking
VIII
pool
used to
table.
go there to stay.
Fucking hell.
Bro, it's got cinema there in this outhouse. Cinema, pool, table, tennis table. You know the air hockey tables, foosball tables.
Wow.
Everything.
Wicked.
Literally everything. Big spaceman.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, sick.
That's mad.
Mini golf in the garden. Mini golf course.
Fuck off.
Yeah, mate. Mini basketball court.
Oh, wicked.
Outdoor cinema on the lake with a jacuzzi.
Joking.
Yeah, man. Brilliant place. All on a decking, innit? Like jacuzzi. Fucking the screen comes down. Brilliant.
Fuck off. Zip.
Look at him spin, watch him.
You joking?
Watch him spin 360. Watch.
Yeah, at that point, I thought he was going to drop. That's a little water fountain coming out.
Hold on, I got a
Look
next
at
one.
where it goes, man.
I got a next one.
You mean the water was it? You could have fell in.
Yeah, I went over
I
a
thought
lake,
he was
bro,
going to fall
in the dark.
bro.
Look, here's
mad,
a better video. I got another
And you
video.
go through like a fountain as well, like.
Kai's was filming him.
What, did you make it?
Yeah, cool.
Keep your legs up when you get to the end, you know.
Oh, was he on the decking?
Oh, is he up there? I can
Yeah,
see the wire. I can
yeah,
see the
yeah,
wire.
yeah.
Imagine you dropped it, bro.
Same.
Yeah, let him
Joking.
swim.
Yeah, I'm mad man in the Tony.
But look at the lake and that. This is the guy's yard.
But all these houses at the back, they must be road jail.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Hey, you did that nang still.
You have no
Yeah,
crux
yeah.
in there.
Imagine he's a
No
G.
crux.
We had a mini
No,
golf
no,
course
no,
at the
no.
house.
Uncle Dougie.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey. Yeah, and then what happened, yeah? I got off the zip wire.
Get on your nerves on these fucking watches. I'm here in the middle of a fucking conversation. It's talking in my fucking. I didn't understand that right. Suck your mother! With me, I'm Siri. Siri or Kiri? Me down talk to my bedroom king.
Oh, shit.
And the man me down talk. He was like. For fuck's sake. Fucking this technology bullshit.
my
They're controlling us. They're not going to control me though.
Yo.
No.
Man, they gonna suck
They're not
shit,
going to
man.
control me. None of them. I got iPhone, Apple, oranges, pears, bananas. None of them ain't going to control me. Sorry for some.
Shut up, man.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, and then I just
Yeah.
when I got off the zip line, bruv, I climbed up, went to climb over an electric fence, bruv.
What?
He goes, electric fence, I don't think it's on. And he goes, is that electric, that fence?
Oh, mate, yeah.
Electric fence.
Yeah.
He got the shock of his life. He's like, is that an electric fence?
Well,
He was like, no.
that's pretty
Yes, I
astute in
thought it
Free Street.
was
Got the
off,
shock
mate.
of his life.
It's like, I thought it was off, mate. You know, he had that accent, man.
Yeah, is that Welsh?
He thought it was off.
Bro,
Yeah.
You mean it's
Nah,
they're for
I think
intruders?
he done
You mean
it
he
on
keeps it on for intruders?
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck?
No, I
Was
think
it
it's to
you
stop
fry
the
or
dogs
something?
jumping over it and that, innit? Probably.
Sounds like a.
He says.
Didn't he have
Oh,
an
is
horse
that- I
as
don't
well?
know, man.
Did he have an horse?
He had horses, he had
Yeah,
dogs.
so it's to stop them fucking jumping.
Stop the
over it,
horses? That's what they do to a human.
But fucking stop me in my
Yeah,
tracks,
they're
bro.
alright, isn't it?
Mate, this guy had a
I'm shot by them.
palace in the middle of like an estate.
What a
Wow.
weird.
Like
I know
an
it was so,
Acme
and the
estate.
Tesco's was like right
Well,
next to it. Like
mad
it was some big yard,
So
and
imagine
out
you're driving through
farmhouses,
like,
like
it's
dog,
like a new
big
build,
kennels
but
and
like
that.
not when you get in London. There's like when you're out a bit, yeah, and then fucking you drive. There's a Tesco's and that, a car park, and then a roundabout. At the end of the roundabout, there's these massive gates, wall, his big house. But then it's like once upon
boat.
a time, this
Ain't
house
it?
must have
A
owned
boat.
all the land. Do you know what I mean? And then gradually they
Tesco's might be his.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like barn. That's like old.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if he owns.
But then-
Yeah,
all
man,
these new
Tesco
builds.
fitting, man.
But this was Giggs's Priz's friend.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's his friend.
Yeah, it's their friend.
Oh, wow.
He owns some like.
Yeah.
He had, like,
No,
a
and he was
pool.
Bob Cool as well. Like he took us out to the back. We were going, and he was like, "Come on," he was to me and him in
He
it.
was like, "Do you want to go on the zip
Do you wanna,
line?"
no, first he was like, "Come, do you want to have a look at?" He just wanted to show us his garden.
Show it
innit?
off, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
then he
With
showed
a
us
garden
all-
like that, you would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, this massive thing that would have been where that guy must have been filming it from. Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't
and
see
he
the
had like a
jacuzzi
thing
and that,
that
did
dropped
you?
down
Yeah.
like a film screen, in it, so you could watch outside. But you could
Really?
see where the fountain
There's
was.
a
There.
cinema
And then he took us
outside.
round the back, and then that's where the
Jacuzzi
basketball bit
in
was.
front of the
Slides for
screen, like,
kids,
that comes
fucking
down.
mini golf.
on the
Mini
on
golf
the thing.
course.
And then he goes to him, "Yeah, do you want to go on the
Basketball
zip
court.
line?" He's like, "Yeah." He was nice to see that
Oh,
pass. He jumped
fuck,
to it.
you know, I'm pissed on it. I'm good at
Because he
golf.
went about, he was on about it all day, innit? He was going on about the zip
Yeah, I
line
said
already,
before we
innit?
got there,
Man,
and
we're on
I
the
heard
zip
they had a
line.
zip line. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
mate, if I get a chance to
Did
go
you
on that."
say we didn't have the suit on?
Yeah,
that's what we said.
That would have been
That's what we
sick.
said
So,
earlier.
I love it. I love
Should have
it.
took the butler suit. Still got it.
Take it everywhere you go.
I love that butler suit.
So go and put it on. I should have put it on.
When you was meant to wear it
No, put
today.
it on now.
Go and get changed.
Part 2.
Should I?
You're gonna see Tony. New Tony. You're gonna see. Hello, son. How you doing?
Bro,
The old school days. Say the old school days, Tony.
I'm tempted.
Oh,
You're gonna
man.
see the old school days, Tony.
Okay, so it was a proper massive mansion like
Mate,
that.
yeah.
That sounds like a fucking whole
So,
fucking...
Well, we had about 40 dogs.
40?
We'd breed them or something. I don't know.
Well, with 40 dogs, you would breed them, wouldn't you?
Collect them.
Huh?
Breed
Collect
themselves.
You breed themselves! 40 dogs, they would stop breeding, wouldn't they? It'd be 80 by next month.
It was like
Fuck, how do you control 40
building was
fucking
like 40
dogs?
towers.
You know how much money that is?
40
I just got rid of one
40
cat!
towers.
Like, I don't know what I'd do with 40 dogs.
Too much food, man.
I had a dog called Kiki, sorry to digress. He saved me. He saved me. Kiki saved me. He shitted so big, he shitted over the drain so much one time. I had the weed hid in the drain. Police never searched because the amount of shit was on it. And you know, I left him in the garden on purpose because he shits the size of Jack Russell's, this dog. This dog, he can shit a Jack Russell, mate.
Oh, I thought you meant the size of a Jack Russell shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
no,
he
he
actually
shits
shits on
the
an
size of a
actual
Jack
Jack
Russell.
Russell
Yeah, yeah,
comes
he
out
shit.
of
Yeah. I called him Kiki. Yeah, mate. Wicked dog. I did it on purpose because I just got like you'd have to clean the garden. He shit so much, so I had to get rid of him after a while, obviously. Because he shit so much. You clean the garden out once a day, man. But when we realised that even me know yo, it's all him shit. It's all the dog shit. You didn't even want to clean it, King. This shit looked like a horror movie. So when I put the weed under the drain, I know the police not touch that. Yo, the man didn't come in, you know, I swear, because you know what, they handcuffed me and put me in a garden in a king. I mean, they handcuff, I look on the shit.
Watching the shit. Watching you, right? I need to clean the garden, don't I?
And the pussy was coming with the big, they come in with the big crowbar thing for lift up the drain in a king. Them walking, the first man were walking down the garden after them handcuffed me, and the man with the big long pole, and me look on him and say, no, I'm a fuck now. Yo, the man looked on the shit and allow it, king, he walked in the yard.
No, he's like, yeah, I get that. Fuck.
I swear to God. And he could have done it from a distance, bruv. This is a 10-meter pole. He could have done it from standing at the upper end of the garden. He didn't want no smoke with that shit, bruv. Nah, Kiki, best dog ever. Quality. What was we talking about again?
What happened to the people that bought that weed? I'm not sure I'd want them.
The weed?
I'm not sure I'd want any of that back.
Oh, I don't know. I did it, to be honest with you, mate. They found everything but that. I swear to God. No, it was a big drain. So it's a massive drain in the garden. It's one of them drains like it's like size of nearly half the size of the table. Like it's like this massive. Like you had a crowbar to open it.
Did it have grill that opens it?
No.
Through?
You can't see through it.
Oh, so
cover.
you mean like a proper like a sewer?
Yeah. Ah, yeah, sewer thing. And when you open it, it goes deep down. You can about 50 oh, shit. Deep, it goes deep. It goes in the sewer drain. But like, see, when you put it, they use a laundry bag and put the keys in the laundry bag and drop it in. Now I drop down the wall. So it boxes are like a toilet almost. It's got deep. It's like a sewer thing. You get what I'm saying? So that's why the dog. That's what I'm saying.
And they didn't want to.
So I'm saying the dog didn't shit on the drain because obviously the shit would have gone through. We're not Kiki shit. We're going through the whole drain, mate. I'll tell you that. But like, yeah, it weren't no holes in it.
I just had a little vision of a little drain like this, just covered in loads of shit.
Yeah.
You know, like.
No.
Like
I made a mistake. It's more. A drain is the wrong wording for it. It's a sewer covering in the back of the garden.
Yeah.
And it's in the back of the garden because the little drain was out the front.
I
used to put other things. I used to put other things in the little drain.
Cover.
The little drain was used for other things at the front. The little drain was for other things. The back drain was the big.
Allocated drains.
Allocated drain. The little drain was Papa War's drain. I blame it on him. He had all the guns there. You get to walk past, it was in the street though, so if you ever got nicked, that's not even in my garden, mate. It's in the fucking the road. That's in the road, that. It just goes in front of my driveway, but it's in the road.
Didn't know it was there.
No, it's there. I don't live in the road.
Let me have some. Give it back. Let me have a bit. Save me some.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that Rottweiler saved me, mate. Yeah. So the shit ain't soaked down to the weed. No, far from the weed. Yeah, to make sure. No, we couldn't have the shit near the weed.
So then, did you have to keep moving the shit every time you wanted to get to the weed?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was. Yeah,
That's long. You wanted to get to it, you have to move the shit.
Yeah, or hold your nose and get the crowbar. Get the crowbar. Like the shit's all on top of it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, you could just till it off.
Yeah. The only problem is
I weren't meaning like picking it up with your hands.
Well, it got a bit technical. It got a bit technical when I gave the dog a bit of doner kebab and he got a bit runny. Because obviously the solid ones they roll off like you said, you tilt them off. There weren't two problems. It's just the runny ones, sticky, gooey, runny ones. Am I talking too much? We are eating double chocolate biscuits.
Not anymore.
Oh, this fucking watch is doing my fucking nutting every fucking minute. You be up in half hour over it. Look at what I can do. Okay, my brother. See you soon. Fucking magic daddy.
So you work that time.
It actually worked, but that's the good thing I can use. You can actually talk to it and send a message, and it understands me. You know what I mean?
Does it understand when with the patois?
Yeah, it's sharp, and I told it suck it mother. You hear me again?
Yeah, but everyone knows.
It didn't say nothing else.
doesn't
No,
understand
it didn't
Scottish.
reply.
Yeah, you've seen like them videos.
Silence.
Scottish
It's
guys.
actually
There's a
about
problem with the
That's like, sit him.
Reminded him who he is. Reminded him who he's dealing
Yo,
with.
Bro, what?
Yo, cut that.
Here's where you
Yo.
think this is. They think, that's the thing. See, they're trying to program people in this world.
Got your question. Yeah.
You see, not everyone clever enough. We're not going to let them program us. We program them. They work for us.
You've gone viral.
That's it.
Buy tomorrow.
Bit of KP, that.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, quality, that's enough. That's plenty. Thank you, brother.
Yo, buy tomorrow, yeah?
Mm.
You go viral by that suck your mother thing.
Want to do what?
Yeah,
Apple owe me money, man.
you go viral.
More money from Apple.
Yo,
Owe my
cut that voice that we say, see.
Apple advert.
It says, suck your mother.
You give and more on my advert.
I look at the watch and say, oh, that.
Talk to your mother.
Talk on the mama. The world's changing. Honestly,
Haven't you?
the world's changing.
Oh, I've got one. It's alright, I have.
The world's actually changing. Do you see what's going on?
Talking to watches.
They're distracted there.
That's just it.
I'm talking to the fucking watch, man.
The
What is
watch
up?
knows
You
how
can't
many-
handle it
the
no
watch
more.
knows how many beats your heart's doing like every hour.
You know what the thing is?
Every minute, sorry. All the time.
Well,
Well, next year, the
What he's got,
Apple Watch will be able to
It's
detect.
better than a Rolex, though.
detect
Because you can't talk to a Rolex, can you?
Yeah. For real.
No, I'll tell you something, though. That's even country, their fucking Rolexes.
Eventually,
I like
what
those bros.
drugs and that you're on,
They
like-
bling bling.
Can't talk to him.
You can't talk to you can got bling bling, have ya? You dirty cunt. Listen to this. Suck your mother! You can't take. No matter you man pay about you paid 100 racks for you. They pay 100 racks for a watch that don't even talk, bruv. Suck your mother, Batty boy. Come on, what?
It's priceless.
Back! Don't never buy a Rolex again.
We say more than watching.
You're robbing me all these years, mate.
We say more than watching.
Fuck a bit of bling bling. Look, you can put a Rolex on it. Isn't it? There we go, look.
Just get the Rolex
Here we go.
screensaver, like, and just have it on the fucking.
It's a rollie now.
Say bing bing.
Fucking Apple, you can't beat them, not can you?
True, like some people spend some crazy money on watches, mate.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I know people who spend
But a lot of them are investments.
I know.
hundreds of thousands.
Not an investment. You can invest your money better than that, brother. That's not an investment.
Bro, look at that watch we seen when we was with Thingy at a video shoot. It was like £250,000.
Who's one?
That's.
Oh no, yeah.
That was like
Okay.
a
Yeah, but it can be.
£250,000
Things like
watch.
that can be.
People.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've seen them, man. I've seen them, man.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I had a friend of mine.
Like, what the
Just
fuck?
on your wrist there.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do with that? He's walking around with it one day, like I've never seen him before. But when I see that, I just look like a fucking G-Shock.
Yeah.
I literally thought it was like a G-Shock.
Ah! Ah!
It was like a black face. I was like, oh, okay.
At least Rolex, I actually like Rolex.
Yeah.
I've always liked Rolex.
And the only people that probably
It's
know
the
what
other
they've
brands.
got
It's the
on.
other brands. It's the other brands, not Rolexes. It's
And they're
the
more
other brands.
expensive.
And they're more expensive.
And they look like
as well.
G-Shocks.
And they look like G-Shocks.
Yeah.
Like with all the little things, you
Like
got little
toy
dials and
watches,
stuff.
isn't
At least a Rollie, you feel like you got a Rollie on.
Start
These
from
look like
like
G-Shocks,
100,000.
but they were. I see all Jay-Z and them, man. There was some watch, a fucking £1 million watch. It looks like a fucking Casio. But it's £1 million for it. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's bollocks, bruv. Like,
It's like McGregor got a watch as well.
yeah.
His new one, it's got like a dome or something on the top of it. Or some shit. It's
I've seen it.
mad.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
It's mad. It's like, bruv. And he spent like, it cost him like £1 million as well
Yeah, he's got some
for his watch.
bad
So why,
What's the obsession with it?
don't talk?
Yeah.
You don't talk, can't tell the time. Look, this
Bruv, it's
motherfucker.
not even a smartwatch.
It's not even a smart. It's not even a. It's a dumb watch.
It's a dumb watch.
Mm.
Just ticks.
It's not smart to buy it either. Makes you stupid.
It does. You got more money than sense. Like Floyd Medwell, I see them buying them kind of watches. I mean, 200 like that's. I'll buy a house, man.
Yeah,
That's an
honestly.
investment, bro. Honestly, bro. That's house money. I'm gonna buy property, bro.
But
not
if you got
watches.
that much money, give it away. Like, give it to somebody who needs it.
Charity. No, before listen
Or
to
help
me.
someone
Spending
and
that
help
much
someone.
money
Honestly,
on a watch and feel
honestly.
believe in yourself.
Honestly, it's really
And then see some kids starving.
Thank you.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
and
said
you're
it in
cool
one.
with that. How are you cool with that? I don't get it. How
Yeah,
are you
that's
cool
true.
with that?
With what,
yeah,
sorry?
yeah.
How are you cool with like seeing people with nothing
And you're walking around with that.
and you're spending
That on that.
30 million on a diamond in your head
How much shit do you
Ah.
really
or a
need?
watch? Do you understand?
It's the biggest fuck shit I've seen in my life as an artist. You know the biggest fuck shit I've seen in my life as an artist, I'll tell you real. Put me off a lot of shit in this world. Like, you go into clubs, over the years I go into clubs and I see the ballers, you know? So-called ballers. Brother. Until I kind of get to see people, my brother, they'll spend their last, or they'll spend everything on like a watch. Not their last, maybe not their last. I'm gonna say their last. But these say like, I've seen people just wanna show off with the watches, the clothes, pile up the most champagne to the sky, and their mum's fridge is at home empty.
Yeah, them ones, mate. Yeah.
I've seen it too many times. Like you said a point a minute ago, you said going past people who haven't got it. Some of these people, some of their own family hasn't got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you? Why would
Some
you
of them,
buy that
I've
and
seen
not
people
help
like, some of
someone?
them, forget free, some of them, they might not even have fridge.
Nice.
Or the Tuggawar fix. And them there in a club, I pile up champagne. Is it a fact, me I said?
No, true.
You would see a motherfucker going buy the latest car.
Prosecco.
Yeah? And have the latest designer.
Mm.
Parade. Red button.
Everything.
Red bottoms.
Lenciaga.
You know, yeah, how's you gonna go out without the, you crazy? Gonna go to the club without the red bottoms. You must be mad.
Lenciaga.
Mum's shopping's cancelled. Fuck. Fuck the fridge. The bed, cancel it.
Rent.
We're getting the fucking red bottoms.
No.
Forget the rent. Fuck the rent.
Yeah.
Bailiffs are coming Monday. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We're getting the red bottoms. Like, do you understand this mentality here? Just to show, to stand up. I want the latest trainers. I want the latest that. You fucking, and their own, and you're gonna spend that. I've seen it because I've been, bro. I've seen some shit, man. I've seen some shit. I've seen some motherfuckers empty their pockets in clubs and the next day can't even cook Sunday dinner on a Sunday. I've seen a motherfucker empty their pocket in a club on a Saturday. With me! I ain't gonna call no names, but I've seen a motherfucker empty their pocket. When I mean empty their pocket, I'm talking about £1,000 over on champagne. I'm talking about motherfuckers throwing money at the DJ to pull up the record. You know when I got upset because a motherfucker put £100 in my hand and said, Tuggy, give the DJ money to pull up the record. I said, give him what? What? Man put £250 note in my hand because he's trying to show off. Because he's giving the money a money pull up. You know money pull up in a dance hall. You're familiar with money pull up. When the ballers in the club, in the dance hall, when the so-called ballers are in the club and they want their song pull up, they go up to the DJ and give the DJ money to pull up the song.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. I've seen DJ make £700 in 5 minutes.
So
Some DJs just walk away from the club more for the money. He only got booked for 150 quid. He's walked out the club with 1,500, mate. Some of them DJs, they walk out the club with 50. He's only got.
We spoke about
He's
this
booked.
earlier.
He's
About
booking.
clubs, innit?
Yeah, he's booked. The DJ's
Yeah.
booking was 150 quid from the promoter. Coming home with £2,000 from money. Am I lying, out there? From money pull up. Because the ballers want to show off now.
Really know about
I've seen.
this because you could bring that in.
I've seen-
This is the face.
I've seen people
pull up.
money pull up. I've seen people give up to £1,000 for a money pull up. To look
I've
good.
seen. The thing is, I think it's down to also it's different cultures, different ways of like.
Yes.
You have different ways of showing money and wealth.
Yeah.
Like I do a lot
Yes.
of like Albanian stuff, and like I said earlier about when they go out
Yeah, how they run.
and
Yeah,
they
you
spend
said.
money. I've seen
Yeah. Albania is
Thousands,
similar to
I mean,
it's
enough
similar to the Greek culture.
to buy a brand new Mercedes.
Yeah.
Being
That's
handed
very
over
close.
in
Yeah,
cash
yeah,
to
that's
pay for a fucking bottle.
yeah.
And then you see 30 bottles come out
Mm.
one after the other with just fuck it all night long. They're just coming all night.
Literally.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not about the spending the money. It's
No,
not that. You
it's
can
like-
even
it's
ask
like
them because
tradition.
I've spoke to them.
It's like tradition.
And what they say is it is tradition for them. It's the way
Tradition.
for them. It's like
Yeah. Which in sense, the money
it's their way. It's their
I ain't
way
got
of
no problem
enjoying
with
their money.
No, it's my problem. I ain't got no problem with the tradition. I got a problem with the mum's fridge being empty in the morning.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
worst,
agree.
You know, that's the
I
problem for
agree.
me. That's in any culture.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
any
yeah,
culture,
yeah,
because
yeah.
we understand tradition within, like what you said, within every culture, you'll have different ways of people showing appreciation towards tradition or how they do their thing, which I perfectly understand as long as your shit set.
Yeah.
Have your shit, because and you know what? A lot of their shits ain't set, but they're there trying to show that life and trying to keep up with appearances because of that. Too much of that. That's the problem with society as well. We're trying to you want to show
Trying to
off
keep
before
up with
looking.
appearances.
You're trying to keep up with appearances before looking after priorities. That don't make no sense.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I've never been about that. Like, I was when I was younger, but never been about that really.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Spending money on unnecessary things. Well, I do, but not on clothes. Do you know what I'm saying? I like.
Not for selfish reasons.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? If I do spend money, I spend money on food and shit.
Oh,
Do
that's
you know what
alright.
I'm saying? It's really the best way you could do it, or help people, bro. If you got something that somebody hasn't, why make somebody else suffer? Especially if they try. If they're trying in life, do you know what I'm saying? You can see somebody's trying. Why not
Help.
Why not help somebody if you've got nothing and someone's got?
But
if you've
people
got
don't
something,
want to
they've
help
got
out
nothing.
there, bro.
Yeah, there's so many
Certain people don't want to help, though. You get me? People don't want to help.
self-centered.
What about like Conor McGregor's probably got hundreds of millions in his bank account. Hundreds of millions.
When you're spending you'd want to spend $1 million on a watch. You don't spend your last $1 million on a watch, do you? Like, do you understand? You gotta have 100 million to spend £1 million on a watch. You gotta have 200
Do you know how
million.
many people's lives he could change?
But this is it as well. This is it. And what does that watch do for you? Do you walk? Does it give you superpowers when you walk?
If you took it off, you're the same. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. You're the same person without the watch with the watch.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Even down to the car.
Told you,
You're in a Mini or you're in a Bentley.
but in 10 years' time.
You think I can... Family,
2 million.
I'm Tuggawar with I'm in a
Interest,
fucking...
innit?
I'm Tuggawar in a Mini and a Bentley. And on the bus.
But yeah, it's money, innit? Like you said, double their money.
Imagine the guy that makes some old guy.
In a Mini and a Bentley and a bus.
And you got this one-off piece that he's made. And it's worth 10 million. You know what I mean? They have all these guys around it. You think all these, like, the reason these people, the rich are rich, they just get rich. You get to a certain amount of money, you'll notice, like, he made however much money, he'll make more money. Look at 50 Cent. They make more money off other shit, bro,
No, it's true.
than they actually make off their music. So
Yeah,
they made
yeah.
that money.
Yeah, way more.
And then the money they're told they have people telling them you got to invest in this, invest in that. Same with footballers. Say they're kids. A lot of footballers come from nothing, innit? Working class and that. So they've never had money. So like Rashford and that,
Yeah.
Man United have people, advisors, telling them to invest in properties and buy this and buy that.
True.
This is where your money goes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they won't know what to do with that money. They'll spend it. They don't just give them the money.
Yeah, footballers and their kids as well, and
They
they make
invest
any
in
sort
Is
of
that
business.
money.
Wayne Rooney's
Oh, but
child?
they
You
really
see
have
Wayne
that,
Rooney
yeah?
signed to Manchester
That's what I
United.
mean.
sick.
So
Bro, he's gonna be.
So they give him like financial
Yeah,
advice
When?
as well on how
Yeah,
to do
cool.
it.
Little son signed to Manchester United.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Rooney.
I'm back.
Wayne Rooney's son.
Did you want a
He
drink?
signed to Manchester
Yeah,
United.
go on.
What do you want?
Swear down.
What have you
Little
got?
son.
Hot drink,
man.
cold drink.
That's
The
a
son's
What,
like,
like
Cold
under
juice.
certain
Juice or
age?
something.
he's like,
Yeah,
he's
same
like
with me. I'll
5.
have a juice.
Yeah, it's just
Five.
juice.
Oh, like a kids.
Yeah,
team.
I think it's like.
Use your one drinks.
Juniors or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
like.
can I?
Hello.
Like 6, 7. They get the Rooney's son, 6, 7.
Yeah, them guys are
I
made.
wanna see that.
Yeah, what you want to drink?
Yeah,
Signed to
cold
Manchester.
drink.
Cold drink.
Bruv,
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
much money you gonna get when
And
you
it's
get
Steppy boss.
mate.
Enough of them steppy laws.
Trust me,
Oh, you want a drink? You want a drink?
anything.
All right, my brother.
You get me? Like obviously his little son, when he gets older, he knows he's getting money, bro.
But
Really,
Ronaldo,
Yeah, that's if they
Hey,
don't go
you
off the
see-
rails, you know, like a lot of them because
Bruv.
they just grow up with royalty.
Messi,
and
son. You see Messi,
because they
son?
keep going, who's going to be the next Ronaldo or Messi? I bet you they have both of their kids
Messi,
playing.
son. Have you
And
seen
then
Messi, son?
Oh, imagine
Sign,
that.
bruv. They're signing
Messi's son as well.
Messi, son, yeah. They're
Who's
signing to
Barcelona?
Manchester United now. Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, Messi's coming
But
to
what
Man
a kids
City.
team.
does.
Kids team, bro. He's not leaving. When Messi gives up,
So
that's
they
where
get-
he's staying, bro. With Man City, fam. He's
You
gonna
see
bust
this
in
cup
Man
here? Look,
City.
this cup here. I've got a brand new cup
That's
here.
the son.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Brand new glass. These glasses are really expensive.
Epic.
You seen this one before?
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
I
Have you ever seen one of them?
recognise that
I'll get you one of them for
somewhere.
Christmas, sir. You want one of them? I'll get you one for Christmas.
That looks familiar to me.
With that one, yeah.
That glass.
Does it look
there.
familiar? Yeah, is it
Yeah, it looks
familiar, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for you, Steppy.
Seen it about.
You seen him around? It's a clone.
Girl.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
But what's gonna happen to the football? You think, like the fans? That's what I want to say about.
They're gonna be on screens soon.
Do you think?
No, it's coming back. It's all coming back.
Yeah,
You think everyone's
I
gonna
reckon the
be
future
inside?
will
You
be
can't make
screens,
everybody get.
No,
a
can I just
fucking-
say something?
Festivals,
One sec.
festivals start
Wait,
going
one
in July,
sec.
you know that?
Yeah.
One sec, one sec.
I
One
reckon that's
sec.
the
I
future.
just want to say
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think like all the fans is gonna be? Remember
We're going on
before, you think
fucking-
all of
we're
them
going on
is
tour.
gonna be back, like how it
Not
is?
like
Tour
that.
them.
I just got a
Not
call.
bang like
I
that.
just got a call
Well, what's
for
gonna happen?
Ghana.
There's gonna be
Ghana.
Spatial distances.
Well,
There's
that
gonna
face
be-
mask
I have a
and shit.
fucking
Yeah,
show in
and there's
Ghana.
going to be seats that people are not in.
They better just take out
Show
the
Ghana.
fucking seats and make
But I
like.
have a couple
Yeah.
shows in
You
Ghana.
get me? Like people stand up and stuff.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
understand?
fucking crazy.
Health and safety and shit.
Yeah,
Imagine
but
that.
obviously,
That'd be cool.
like if you have, it's more better like that, bro.
They want the distances.
I'm going to go
Are
get
you
a lot of
gonna
shows.
do-
Corona's here forever, you know that, innit?
Corona's here
Nah,
forever.
No,
I
it is.
agree.
No,
No,
it is.
It is.
Or
No,
maybe
you're right.
not Corona.
No, he's
but
right.
the next
He's
thing.
right.
It's
You
the
mean
one
forever?
that-
They'll
He's
make
right.
a new
Yeah,
thing.
no, so it's going to keep
It's not here for
evolving.
forever.
Yeah,
So next
yeah.
year there'll be another vaccine, and there'll be vaccine 2, point 3. Yeah. And
What did that
it's
tell
a
you?
big money making.
What did that tell you?
Then you're gonna have to have
Next
a certain
vaccine.
fucking passport to get from
What did I
country
tell
to
you?
country to
What?
say that you've been
Definitely.
vaccinated.
Brother, say that again. What you just said. There's a next what?
Yeah, there'll be a vaccine next year.
There-
and there'll
there will be a
another
new
one. It'll be like
vaccine.
they'll do like flu jab or something. Oh, you need the
What did I tell you?
You need the
They're
COVID
gonna
vaccine.
come out with
You
a
need the
next
COVID
yeah.
shot.
Then you'll have the upgrade, like you'll have to keep upgrading it. And
We'll be like phones, too.
My auntie had it. She's 60, yeah, but she's like
Kill
a
us
care
there, our
worker,
killer.
so she had to have the vaccine to like work, and she's been ill since. But she gets tested, and they say that she hasn't got it, but she's got a sore throat, and she can't taste nothing.
Say that.
But she give her a test so she can go to work, and it says she hasn't got it, but she's got the symptoms, and she's like ill from it since she's had the vaccine.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She's ill
Look at-
since
look at
she's had the
Steffi's
vaccine.
Yeah,
face.
since she's had it.
Steffi's been waiting for someone
What?
to say this.
Say
You know what?
that again.
I was
Wait,
thinking
wait,
that the whole
wait,
time.
wait, say that again.
Yes.
No, say that again.
She's had the vaccine. Now she's got, she's
For
ill
fuck's
since.
sake.
Yeah.
But when she gets a test,
But
Like
that's
this
one
one
in
test-
fucking 20
says
million.
that
though.
So I'm going home in a
Yeah,
minute.
that's 1 in 20 million.
I'm going home in a minute.
but that's because she's had the vaccine.
You know, listen.
Yeah,
You
go
said
on.
your facts.
Huh?
You know, listen.
Me ears them up and good.
But then again, look, well, let's be real. Like, she could just be ill. Like,
No, she lives on North.
No, man. She
No,
can't
she
get.
is. She's got. She's had the
Ah.
sore
yeah,
throat.
she
Tell
could
me.
genuinely be ill
Yeah,
though,
another
from a
glass.
different virus.
Yeah, but it's funny.
So use this one.
It's funny how she gets ill,
But
isn't
someone
it?
else has been ill for it. Who is it? Who saying it? Yesterday.
That's my one.
Because everybody that I heard
I
has
know.
been ill for a day.
I know. They say that's my one.
The Aspel glasses.
The big boss.
Sorry, did I steal your glass, Tugs?
No.
Um,
he
no,
tried to
that was
steal
yours.
him.
Oh, okay.
No,
oh,
no, no,
wicked.
no, no.
I got the boss glass.
Yeah, you got the boss class. Yeah, the boss. Yeah, the boss. Anything else is the
Yeah,
basket
boss.
or the boss shit. They even value the boss spit.
Young boss.
Young boss.
Young boss.
Yeah. That's one person. That's one.
Fucking
Yeah,
running
one,
out. I can't wait for these pubs to
Why
open
some
up so I
more?
can nick
It's
some more
not even 1 in
glasses.
a million, it's 1 in 20 million.
He's on him.
Yeah, that's it.
Find more. He's like,
Why find some more? That's one.
What you want to fight? What you want to fight?
You know, listen, that's
You
one.
want to fight where you look for me?
What?
What is
This is different, mate. You can't.
Oh, you are here. You are here. You are here. You are here.
Oh, you hear what the man said?
What the man said?
What the man said? Him got the jab. Yeah.
You are?
Steffi definitely ain't getting the vaccine.
Why?
It's not gonna make you.
That's proof.
Yo. You see that paperwork? But you had to tell me about.
What paperwork?
Remember you said
The little paperwork. The birth certificate sitting.
yeah.
What about it?
I have a plan B.
Yeah, plan B. What do you think of plan B? Kind of plan B. Plan B a rapper, you know.
Yeah, he's kidding.
Plan B a rapper, king.
What? This is one person.
One person did a Spanish town.
This is England.
That me I tell you.
No, that's fucked up, man.
Tell you that, mate.
Brother, me I like that. Me I like that.
Fucked up, man.
You just want something to make you feel good about your not taking.
No.
You just want people on your side.
No. Everyone forward.
The man who are you,
Everyone forward. Tell me out.
Who did I tell you?
Tell me, you people.
How would the man gonna tell you? The man tell you if I go get the vaccine,
No.
20 million people taking in a step in.
Tell me out there who's
Yeah,
feeling
all the
sick.
viewers.
Wait, with the
Take
vaccine
some
one.
years to make
Ain't
vaccines.
me
Take some years
inside
to
the.
make vaccines.
Yes.
Yeah, they did it in the
I'm
year.
mocking.
And it ain't
Tell
even a
me.
normal vaccine,
Yeah.
it's new technology with
Inside the
the
views.
views to be the virus and teaching your body to build up its immune to fight it. Like, how the fuck did they do this? The guinea pigs. Bro. Everybody's guinea pigs.
Yeah, but we've been guinea pigs for years. What's the difference with this and the all of this stuff? Is we're all guinea pigs. We've always been guinea pigs.
It's just a subliminal.
Man, a wolf.
But we've been guinea pigs.
But I've
When they've attended.
I've actually heard it's a RNA or something.
What's an RNA?
Or something to do with RNA. Have you heard about that? Which is like not.
It's not
So
DNA.
it changes
it's
your
different.
DNA.
Yeah.
It adapts and changes your DNA. Yeah.
What are you saying, little white?
All I
Slow
know,
down,
when you
man, slow
know
down.
everyone gets vaccinated
Yeah.
and it all fucks up, I'll be like one of the ones that is like pure.
I want to be. Yeah, you're the only one left with human DNA. Like everyone's RNA. Everyone's RNA.
My DNA different than a king.
Where? The RNA. What do you reckon?
Yo, my DNA different.
So
than
we
a-
can evolve and live on Mars and that.
My DNA different. than- Yo, man, I like that what say, you know. I'm very nice to tell me. My DNA different, king. They can't change my DNA.
Hey, that's step one. Step
How
one.
am I gonna change my DNA?
Step one. That.
You ain't got DNA, you got TA.
Right, TAC, no DNA in me. I smoke way too much. Listen, me smoke way too much weed for all of that. To
What they
affect
found
me.
THC on
Me, I can have the vaccine every day of the week.
THC's been found on
They
the
don't
meat.
smoke the vaccine. Smoke it.
Don't do me
Do
fucking
you reckon you
that.
can smoke the vaccine?
I swear to God, I'll have the vaccine every day of the week, mate. I'll have it for breakfast. I'll have it up. I'll have it with my
The way they were
coffee.
going on, yeah, like
Yeah.
how it is, like we should all like be dead by now, no?
That me, I say, real talk. I agree with you.
Yeah. When it first happened, yeah, just before we went into the first lockdown, yeah, I must have been working at some.
I thought the world was gonna end in a minute. Prepare.
Yeah, I was working at some woman's house. Yeah, I had a wallpaper in her bedroom. Yeah, she was in the other room coughing all day.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm working in her room. Yeah, and I just thought I was there for a week or whatever.
Oh, right.
Right, and I just thought, right, if we're not dead within 2 weeks,
This is bullshit.
and that's how I thought ever since, and I've just carried on as normal. And done my thing. I go in the shops, whatever. I'm thinking everyone's wearing a mask, but you're touching everything that everybody's touching, and it's been delivered by whoever's touched it and packed whoever's touched it and crashed it over here. and
You
in
have
there.
to hand, you have to wash
What,
it. and-
what the fuck?
Logistics
bro?
alone with everything.
Yeah,
like,
what's
people
your
are touching
everything,
shit
Everything
everywhere.
they're doing don't make sense. Like,
Money.
you can't go in the shop, but you can all queue in a line and then walk into each other's space that they were just
You have
in.
to wipe down
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And money's
Well, fuck.
Money's everywhere.
what you
touch
gotta
it.
think, yeah? This is what I think of it as well,
Yeah.
yeah? So,
Card machines and that. Still
if you're in the street, yeah? And I'm at the other end of the street, and you're smoking your spliff, and I ain't smoked no spliff all day, I'm gonna smell your spliff at the other end of the street. So I'm breathing in corona. Do you know what I'm saying? You're fucked. Like, do you know what I'm
It
saying?
sounds like no escape from it.
Yeah,
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, so
I always thought to myself, to how they described it, masking out a bit.
Yeah.
I don't even don't even sound like it's going to help us in this situation.
Remember when they started saying it lasts longer
No,
on
do you know what the
plastic and
mask is
shit?
to do?
Remember
It's
that?
to
They were
stop-
like,
it's to stop the person
it
who's got it.
fucking
The mask
It's
is
not
stays
helping
about
you,
on
it's
plastic.
stopping
Like,
you from
everything's
spreading
fucking
it.
made of plastic.
Everyone's like,
Yeah,
killing
yeah.
it.
Most
Yeah,
packaging is
yeah.
plastic.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
the mask is
sneezing
not
and-
good.
Yeah.
Mm.
The
That's
mask
what
is
it's to do.
kind of
Yeah, that makes
plastic.
sense.
But it is just
It's
if
like-
you've got
it's
someone
like
that's
they're plastic
vulnerable,
in
it.
granny,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
At
all the
home, you're
masks.
gonna be scared. They're
Yeah,
scared.
that's
of
it.
course.
If you breathe,
Like,
anyone
the
got
whole
asthma
thing
and
that
shit.
Exactly.
It's not good.
But this is
and I've
Do you
given it
understand?
to
I've been in that
Anything,
situation, bro.
you're
Like,
sick.
I know what you mean. Absolutely.
So there's people like that,
rubbish.
you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's hard.
It is. It is, and we can't be
It is.
selfish as well,
But
can we?
everybody is
Even if
selfish.
even if we're not worried for ourselves, we got to think of.
Yeah, but what you got to think what they did with the toilet paper and shit, and everything's gone. So what happens to the granny and comes to the shop and everyone's taking everything because they're all greedy?
You see what I mean? Cunts.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Take
the
the
other thing
toilet
is,
paper.
the other thing is, everyone takes for granted. What would you do if the shelves?
That's Stylo's fault
If
about
the
the toilet paper.
shelves weren't filled, if they stopped filling the shelves,
Fucking-
if something really happened and you went to Tesco's and there was nothing on the shelves to
In
eat,
Tesco.
what is going to happen? Like, 'cause we had a little glimpse of it, yeah?
Yeah.
But imagine that happened for
For real.
a week.
For real.
No, it's
Next
true,
week,
for a
it's
week.
still empty. And then a month later, the shelves are still empty.
Mm.
Yeah? And then
Then
we're
everyone's
running
got
out of food.
Crazy then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then,
So how are people going to decide? We rely on being able to just go to the shop and get what we need. So what happens when that's not there? How many people know how to grow? Do you know how many people got an allotment and know how to grow their own food? You know what I mean? Do you know what you're going to do? How are you gonna
It's all right. And you know what? A lot of
like
people
a
are
hunt.
just used to one way of life. Like,
I'd eat squirrels.
That's why nobody wants to
Squirrels
fight or
every day.
question the
Gotta catch
system.
'em.
bro.
can you eat squirrels?
I don't know.
How are you going to catch them
They're
if you
always-
haven't
they-
eaten? How are you
they
going to
really
catch
come
them if
to
you
my
haven't
house. That's what I
eaten
mean.
and you've got no
Yeah,
energy?
so we've all
We
been
jerk a squirrel, I suppose.
We've all been nullified.
Jerk a squirrel.
Can you remember jerk a squirrel, cuz?
Yeah, apparently squirrel tastes like chicken anyway.
What's the matter with
Or
squirrel?
it's like a similar texture or some shit.
But before Tesco's and that, all that, people knew how to
Some
feed
man that yam
themselves.
squirrel batty in a king.
People knew how to hunt. Do you know what I mean?
Curried squirrel and
But
that.
now we
Yeah.
go KFC. You glad to go to KFC and have a chicken?
I'm
yeah?
vegan.
I said, you're glad to go
Vegan.
KFC and have a chicken.
Yeah,
or whatever,
Are you saying
a
vegan or
burger.
vegan?
But imagine they weren't there and you had to go and like, oh, here's a chicken.
Vegan hour.
Yeah,
Kill
yeah.
it, bring its neck,
Yeah.
and pluck it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just dashing them at the back of a van and that. Yeah, chicken.
But do you know what I mean?
Live
Can
one.
you bring a chicken's neck? So we got
Gotta
chicken now,
catch
we
them,
need to
chop
eat
their head
chicken.
off.
Where
You
does-
probably could. I
That's
could.
long.
I couldn't. But like, Rick, can you bring a chicken's neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for me. That'd be like.
Yeah, but I've
wanna
been
kill-
around that. I grew up
That's
around
what
that.
I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm from the village.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to kill it. I would
Nah,
like,
But we're too young. But I'm saying I'm
Yeah.
too
You
young.
know, like, it gets a
and
little
softened.
frost.
Yeah. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll eat a chicken burger
Yeah.
right now. Go
You know, like, you
KFC,
go
yeah,
to
man.
Now, when I
Got
was
like
young,
a
I was
salad.
sent in the yard to bite a chicken.
But now,
Yeah.
if you go hold down, if you go in the old, if you go to
Back
me,
up.
you went in the kitchen.
Huh?
You go, oh,
No.
do you want a chicken burger?
You wanna kill it?
I'm like,
I
yeah,
wanna
safe,
kill
I'm
it.
hungry, yeah.
And I went
And you
outside.
went in the
No, I'd
kitchen,
rather kill
you
a
came
chicken
back
than a
in,
goat,
you
to
had
be
a
fair.
chicken, you go, you put the head, can you
Well,
just
I'd rather
chop
kill
the
a chicken.
chicken's head?
Yeah.
Or I'll be
I
like,
wouldn't want to do it.
Yo,
do you know what I mean?
if
But I
you
was
know
like,
Jamaica,
The
you
goats are
know.
kind of cute.
I don't want to
if
kill
I had
the
to, I would.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like, if
But
I
back
had to,
in
I
the
would
day,
kill
that was
whatever I
normal.
need to, bro.
I like it.
Exactly.
So now,
Exactly.
But it's me and you
We've
locked in a
softened,
room
we've
for 8
softened,
days.
yeah.
bro.
Like,
we
start
rely,
going
we rely
Yo.
on the government. as-
Oh, your man's asleep, you start
We
biting.
rely on Tesco's. We rely on this.
So, do we want to fight them or do we just
Turns to
sweep?
cannibalism and that.
Like, fuck it. I'd
If you
rather
go
just
Jamaica,
work with it.
you're gonna see someone kill a goat.
Work with it.
Huh?
You're gonna see someone kill a goat.
You get fucked.
It's
Is it?
not that bad. People go.
What, on a
This
reg?
is it. People got it worse. The man them will have to chop the
Well, it
chicken.
happens
Yeah,
on a
there's
regular.
still people that
Yeah,
say
yeah,
they're
fine,
doing it.
yeah.
But to them, that's the
No,
real life.
it's
Yes.
in front of you.
That
But
is
maybe
real
they
life.
are better off.
Why?
The chicken,
Chop
someone
off
has
the
to
neck.
chop the
Yeah.
chicken's neck
Yeah.
before he goes in at the box and
Yeah,
you
no,
sell it down to
that's
Iceland.
Do they get milk off
The
of
chicken
neck?
get cut somewhere in a
Yeah.
bit.
What we don't
But-
see.
We just don't see that part there. Like the best chicken I taste in my life is in Cyprus in the village.
Yeah, so fresh.
And they killed the chicken an hour before I ate it.
Yeah.
And I watched them kill the chicken.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of the chickens.
Yeah, of course.
And I swear
Did
to
you
God-
pick out the chicken?
No, I didn't pick out the chicken. But blood, the chicken, like, and even in Jamaica, they kill the goat. And we see the
Yeah,
goat.
I'm just telling you.
I see the goat. We reason with the goat. We got reason with the goat. Rami. Say, Rami, you want to go on? Today, your last day, you know, brother. Yeah, me, I know with a bumper class.
We're going out the back.
You see me, I say, reason out the goat, man. No, but then you eat the goat same, and then you know what? It's the best curry goat I ever tasted in my life. The best fucking curry goat I ever tasted. No, seriously, like, I never tasted curry goat till I went to Jamaica and experienced that. Because, like, the curry, like, do you understand? To really appreciate, oh, wow. Then I said, oh, this is crazy. Like, melt is so fresh, it's melting the mouth. Like, same when I'm in Cyprus having the chicken in the village.
Melt in the
mouth. All that was on that chicken, bro, was salt and lemon.
Grass,
it was so fucking. Like, I've never tasted chicken like it in my life. Like, and that was just lemon and a little bit oregano and salt and pepper. That and the chicken tastes of blood clot. Nice, brother.
Fresh.
Just fresh, just the like, how quality of the meat is like. This is what you call organic free range. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Even McDonald's chicken tastes different if you go to different countries. Like it's made.
Yes, it's better chicken. Yeah. I taste the chicken in different countries. It tastes better. It tastes more chickenish.
We just get rinsed in this country, bro.
We don't eat chicken. We get killed over here.
True,
yeah, they just put poison in everything, bro. That's all.
That's why I'm fussy. I buy from certain places like.
There was horse in lasagnas not that long ago.
Yeah, the horse meat.
But that disappeared really quick.
You forget about all that shit.
Yeah.
That disappeared. Look how quick. Where did that go?
They just labelled it as something else. It's still in the food.
And it was living off every supermarket that had some.
Everyone was using horse meat.
It's more that it's a taboo. It's probably a better animal than an actual
It's actually
cow.
healthier.
Yeah, it's a taboo.
But it's because they're so majestic and you don't want to kill them.
Right.
You
know, like, same way Chinese yam dog.
Yeah. But that's why that's a taboo in it, because everyone loves a dog. Why are you going to kill your dog?
Yeah.
But I bet horse fucking good.
That's what I'm saying. No, it is. It's fucking.
Sign me up.
I can't see why it wouldn't be.
No, it is.
There's
nothing actually wrong with it.
Thank you.
It's just the fact that it's a horse, isn't it? Like, and it's
what if it died of natural causes?
But that's like me looking at you now and going, now I'm comparing it to like you.
Yeah.
Like,
we was hungry.
saying, well,
Bro,
I bet
I'm
that's
leaving,
true.
bro.
And I'm looking at you thinking, well, your thigh might be fucking quite good.
Yeah, probably is. Big.
No, that's skinny, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not in there.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's mad.
Like, so you can't really, I don't know, there's only so far you can go to being like,
we don't even need to eat meat no more.
But we yam the cold then.
How about that though? I know we love
We like meat, we like the cows.
But we don't need
why are we killing cows?
Maybe, I don't think.
Well, because we don't look at a cow as a pet. So look, we don't look at a cow as a
Red
pet.
meat is probably the worst to eat, and they want you to eat that because it's probably that's what's killing people. Young bowel cancers and.
Yeah,
You don't know.
like heart stuff, like problems and shit from eating too much red meat. I swear. It's hard. It takes longer to digest.
It does.
We're not meant to eat that. We don't need to eat all this food anyway. And do you know that they say that's actually like a big contributor to like global warming and shit?
Yeah.
Because of the amount of meat we eat and like it all being transported, and McDonald's was cutting down rainforests and shit to cattle. And all this shit. So it's like a major thing.
Yeah.
Even the methane.
It make a big difference in the world.
Yeah.
This come up again.
Like
even the methane from the cows.
I was just going to say that. I didn't want to get into it again.
Breeding cows.
Farting,
farting, and then the ozone layer.
I managed to eat a fucking
farts.
biscuit a minute ago. And the moment I said it, you said shit.
The reason why I went astray from the subject, I don't think I've been very environmental friendly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think I've been that environmental friendly over the years, to be honest with you. I might be responsible for a lot of the damage. That's a whole other story.
A lot.
That's a whole other story. I don't want to think that I don't want to say anything that I could be held accountable for later. Yeah, me fake the blood clot. Yeah, it's a bumper ass. But yeah. Mad thing. Alright, let me wrap up this podcast though. Yeah, everyone, that's enough of us tonight. We're going to wrap up. One love to everybody. Follow at Frostbite Films, at Let's Like This, at Stepping Up Boss, at Tug Movements, at Tuggawar. NYANG Boss out now. Official video out soon.
Catch you on the flip flop.
Flip side, flip flops. NYANG.